This one is from Confused in Alameda. Confused says, Dear Lap, I prefer Mr. Lap, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll let it slide. Dear Lap, why is it you Canadians use the metric system? You are our northern neighbor. Why can't you be the same as us? Well, Confused in Alameda, thank you. Thank you so much for your letter. And, in Canada, we just like things big and large. We like things bigger and larger than anywhere else. So therefore, we use the metric system. We have the largest country other than Russia. We are larger than the America. The America country, we are second biggest in the world. We instead of 1 gallon, we have 3.7 liters. We like things big and large in Canada. Instead of 1 inch, we have 2.5 centimeters. Hey, you guys can drive 60 miles an hour. We can drive 97 kilometers an hour. Bigger and better here in Canada. We have stronger, bigger, better beer. We have bigger, larger energy bills in the wintertime. And we have bigger dictionaries because we add extra letters to our words, like neighbor and color. All those U's out there that get employment up here in Canada and any country that uses a metric system. And we upsize our McDonald's fries and we order a large Tim Hortons coffee with double cream and double sugar. We even call it the double double. We have bigger fields, and yes, we have bigger balls in football. We like things bigger and better in Canada. So Confused in Alameda, I am Canadian and proud of it. Thank you for your letter and contributing to the Mr. Laptop Hound Mailbag Monday. We'll be back in 2 minutes to get the show on the road. Go get a double-double. See you soon. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope your week is going well. Laptop Hound back, recapturing the neighborhood on this Monday afternoon / morning up here in Canada. Good to see you guys in the chat. Grab my double cream, double sugar. And thank you, Naspace, coming in with the raid. Hope you had a wonderful Monday morning stream, getting everyone pumped up. Let's do it. Let's get pumped. Let's go. Let's go. Monday. Give me an M. Give me an ONDAY. I feel like I have a cheerleader suit on here. I can go as Mr. Rogers, or I can go as, cheerleader Will Ferrell in Saturday Night Live. It could go either way. This little sweater vest serves many purposes in routines. No way, Boiled Egg. Good to see Boiled Egg. Boiled Egg, I watched some of your FHM hockey stream. By the way, give community member Boiled Egg a follow here on his Twitch channel. If you like hockey, even if you don't play FHM, if you like hockey and you want to catch some virtual hockey, go follow Boiled Egg 1974. If I have a mod on here, give him a shout out. Boiled Egg 1974, #1 of the gift subscribers here on my channel, and starting up an online FHM hockey type league. So I caught some of that, and I need to get hold of your graphics guy. I need that flashy intro, that flashy outro. Laptop Hounds on a Monday, as everyone's all like, it's Monday. It's a Monday. Relax. You got 4 more days to go till the weekend. See? I even got a nice, bright, sunny, green and blue background there for you on the slide here. Yes, weather in St. Louis, 19, coming in from the southeast at 19 miles per hour. Or as we like bigger and better things in Canada, 31 kilometers per hour. Current humidity in St. Louis is 63 degrees. So be careful out there. Don't want to work up a sweat with that high humidity. Oops, Boiled Egg. It's 1974. I don't think he's that old. D Block should be 1974. We don't want to age him 100 years. Holy smokes, you look good, Boiled Egg, for being 150 years old. Oh, man, 4 more days to enjoy weekdays off. Yes, Captain Kegley, good to see you. Again, Brent is here. We got a bunch of you. Punk is here. John F. is here. Do you have a playlist for all your music? It's awesome. Well, thank you. I do a subscription service, so I'm allowed to play it on stream. But thank you. And I like to rotate it once a month, keep some of the more paper tunes in there a little bit longer. But yeah, beginning of April, I'll probably change out some and put some other ones in. What else we got going? Machia Pet, aloha to Machia Pet. How many years is that in metric? Oh, well, Boiled Egg is Canadian, so that cold weather kind of keeps you alive longer. It's like whatever those little cyber frozen systems are, where you can keep people there, and maybe one day when medicine is different, they can revive them. Yeah, it's cold up here in Canada. We age a little bit slower than the warmer countries. So come up to Canada. Come to Alberta. I'll buy you a double, eh? We'll go snow sledding. I'll show you my pet polar bears, and we can go make a trip up and see Santa. It's only 15 hours away. Come on up. Get a hold of me. Okay. Buck Cheek says, now I want a boiled egg. Well, I don't know, boiled. Should we give out your location? Should we give out your address? People want to come over for boiled egg. Get that stove heated up there in Canada. Give them a warm welcome. Okay, let's move on with the show. We have so many things. Yes, Easter is coming up next week, I believe. So I'm still streaming my regular schedule. So I will still be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. at the usual kind of time. So yeah, if something comes up, we'll let you know. But prepare to see the Hound Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Wednesdays right here. So, how are you guys doing on this Monday? I mean, who's at work? Who's at home? Who's on the road? It's one of those three things, right? Either at home, at work, or you're transitioning somewhere between home and work, like out shopping or something. One, if you're at home, two, if you're at work, and three, if you're somewhere else. Let's see in chat. One, two, or three. 12, one and two. Working at home. Okay, I get the code there. Working at home. We got a couple works there. Cup fan Steve in his shorts in Orlando at home. One and two, one and two. It's pretty split. It is pretty split. Yeah, I know, internet expert. You know, we. I hate to copy your name, but maybe I should trademark that because yeah, very quick deciphering up here in Canada. Spring break for Tiger Cup. Michigan Wolves, I believe, is the team he ran. I don't know. Are you still running Michigan Wolves in OOTP 25, or did you call it something different? One of the better 5L players last cycle. Buck Cheeks is at lunch. Yeah, planning your lunch around lap. Say, boss, it's I need to have my lunch at 1:15 Eastern every Monday because Mr. Rogers is on. And your boss will understand because they're probably a big Mr. Rogers fan. Maybe if they're older. Unless your boss is younger than you, then that's always a difficult situation. Omen retired for Brent. What else we got going on? Yeah, thanks, Pops. Pops, this one's for you. So far, Pops. That is the that is the suck up of the stream. Winner. Here we go. Yep, that one's for you. We'll give it a little bit of ring, ring, ring. There you go. Thank you, Pops. Thank you for the support. All right, what else is going on, chat, before we move on? Yeah, I hope you guys get matched up in like the finals in some tournament. It's like, Lap, I'm up against Pops. Can you go and stream it right now? Because it's game on after his comment on Monday, March the 25th. I will remember. I think that was a famous song somewhere. Didn't Whitney Houston sing that? I will remember. What else is going on? Havana Sugar Kings versus the Pops Bad Guys. I like your spur of the moment thinking, but I don't think that's his team name. But I do give you credit for thinking on the spot there. Kava, well, Kava, hey, you can retire soon. Come on, just go full-time twitching, Twitch full-time. And I didn't say twerk, Kava. Okay, get that memory out of your head. I said Twitch. Go Twitch. I'm glad there's not www.twerk.tv. Follow Cavacom on twerk.com. Sub now. And, oh no, we won't go there. It's Monday morning. I want to make you guys feel good on Monday morning. Is there a press conference? Yes, Otani in the news. I don't even want to speculate on that. I don't have enough information. I'm just here to have fun with OOTP and weather and days of the week that we have to celebrate. Okay, let's move on. I think I've welcomed a lot of you guys here, so there we go. Anyone want to make Castanar feel better? Just go and buy his Stenzel. Does that come with cheese or without? That sounds like a German baked good. Come buy my Stenzel. Gesundheit. I don't know. D-Block, how do you say thank you in German? Write it out in German, and if I mispronounce it, it's another player that Music Lessons gets to use on his team. Yeah, it does. It does. It sounds like a pretzel or a Wiener Schnitzel. Come buy my Wiener Schnitzel. Only 200,000 perfect points. Act now, and I will throw in some cheese fries. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Did I get that right? Danke. Danke. Dankeschön. Okay. Well, if you guys really want to, if you throw a few subs, I'll show the stencil on stream here. I'm sure I could bring it up, I'm sure I could put the picture on. I mean, it's a perfect, right? Stencil's a perfect. I could bring it on screen here. Der laptop hound. Does that mean sir? I don't know what dare is. I hope it's positive. We only want positivity on this stream and belly laughs. Don't make me put on the red cowboy. Hey partner, catch me out in Kevin Costner's new miniseries movie releasing in August and December. I will play the guy on the third horse behind Kevin Costner. Hey partner. Yeah, don't make me wear the hat. Thank you, Captain Kegley, gifting a sub out to Michael Ram. Michael Ram, recipient of the gift sub from Captain Kegley. Way to go, Captain. Start your Monday off with a little bit of generosity for the community. Michael, enjoy the emotes there. Lots to choose from. And we're still looking for a dance partner for Jeff Steele Flex. So during the intermissions, commercials, feel free to put in dancing emotes. And Jeff Steele Flex, for your 12-monther last week, I added some animation to the Ichiro emote. So he now dances. Jeff Steele Flex, if you're within listening range, he dances. Absolutely, Kava. I watch you on Sunday and I go, how am I going to top that positivity? How am I going to do it? And I just all day, I'm like, what can I do? What can I do to bring the energy up bigger than the Cavacom stream? And so I had to resort to the Mr. Rogers routine. Yeah. EVC, if you want to change that emote, I can add some things to it. Do you want me to add some dollar signs? Do you want me to take your, do you not want to be associated until this gets settled out? Because if things happen, that might not be a good emote to have. Gorgo, yes. Oh, baby, the Gorgo emote there as well. Internet expert Jeff Steele Flex have found the dancing Ichiro. Because in the outfield, Ichiro could dance. Well, guys, your Albertan weather report. I saw you guys posted in the chat earlier. Feel free to use the Nightbot weather, !weather, space, your city name, and that will bring you up the latest, greatest weather report for your region. Accuracy, I cannot vouch for. But right now in Edmonton, it is -2 degrees Celsius, 29 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to get up to 48 degrees Fahrenheit this week. So, Cubs fan Steve, I may have to get out the shorts. I might have to join you on the deck with some iced tea, and we'll check out the stencil to see if it's sold yet. It's like, hey, Cub fan Steve, do you see the stencil? No. Is it what's the stencil look like? Oh, Steve, it's good. It's a big card, Steve. Go check it out. And if you want to purchase it, it is on the card shop. Castanar would love that. Okay. On best pronunciation behavior. I always check to see if music lessons is around because I have to be very, very careful because he's got a cheat code theme team. It is a cheat code. Any players that a streamer mispronounces, he gets to put on the theme team. So let's keep him in bronze, EVC. Let's keep him in bronze. What else is going on? You made the error of posting. See, music, you'll learn and you'll be stealth. You'll be a lurker and you will not post anything because you'll get better results. Well, you never know, Hero Driver. You never know. Stay tuned. Okay. Um, Dave Steeb. See, that one I can pronounce. We need the Dave Steeb bar. It's nutty, full of caramel and white chocolate on the outside because Ezra says white chocolate is not chocolate. No, 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 no. It's Steeb. IEB, not EEB. Nice try. Yes, some maple syrup. And the problem with a Dave Steeb chocolate bar is you can never finish it. You get to the last little bit, the ninth that's left over, and it falls out of your mouth, and it's gone. That perfect chocolate bar occasion is gone because the ninth segment falls out. Yeah. Always have that problem with the Dave Steeb chocolate bar. All right, it is giveaway time here. Monday mornings, we always do a earlier giveaway here. So let me find the giveaway screen here. Do, 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 do. Where is my giveaway screen? Well, maybe we won't. Maybe I'm just fooling you guys. Maybe we're not going to do a giveaway. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Where are your stream elements? No, no, no. Don't type Steeb into the bar there. We want stream elements. Okay, I think we're good. Waiting to see who the first person is. It hasn't started yet, Jeff. Jeff, it hasn't started yet. Don't get excited. Jeff, hasn't started. Nope, not yet. No, not yet. Wildcat Bandit. No, not yet. Not yet. All right. Exclamation enter, exclamation ticket. Pop Stongoria. See, internet expert. Pop Stongoria is the quickest at things. He is really quick. He is the first to get in there. Exclamation enter, exclamation ticket. We'll leave that running for a little bit before we draw our winner because we got a shoe to go on here. Let's go on with the shoe. Good to see you guys. Hope your Monday's going well. Welcome to my neighborhood. It is time for our Monday bounty. Monday bounty. All right. If you join the Perfect Draft Bounty, it's the 16-team Perfect Draft Bounty. You have to play by the rules. Do not be one of these people that wants to hack in and ruin the experience. Play by the rules, and if you do, you will win some packs from the Hound. It is Perfect Draft. It's one of the 10-minute drafts because that was the emptiest, and it is ID 60. ID 60 10-minute speed draft. If you want to get in, and here is the rule you must follow. Pretty simple. You like puzzles? Are you a puzzle person? My mom likes puzzles. I like to do jigsaw puzzles. And with puzzles, usually you start with the corners. So that's our theme for today. You must, of every round, you must pick cards from the corners. All right, not the edges, not the sides, but the corners. One of the four corners. Every slide, every round will have four corners. You have to pick one of the four or two of the four. And when you get to the last round, the iron round, where it makes you pick five, you have to pick all four corners and any other card. You get a free space like bingo. So today is like bingo mixed with puzzles. You can't find it on any other stream. Not even Kava has bingo with puzzles. All right. Rules are pretty clear. We've got entries coming in. Remember, you only have 10 minutes to draft. We'll wait a few minutes before I start my draft. There are the rules for those of you that cannot see it very well. You're welcome. Playing the corners. Must select cards from the 4 corners each round. If the last round has 5 choices, you must take all 4 corners, and then the 5th is a free space. Eliminate me and win the packs. Now, of course, we're going on the honor system because I cannot prove the cards you took were corners. I'm hoping you will play the game correctly. And no placing any bets. Please do not have your interpreter involved in this situation whatsoever. Please make your own choices and play the game properly. I don't know. It might be full. I'm on the present screen. I can't see if it's full. All right. This is going to be a fun one. We will be doing other giveaways later. We've got the pack only. We're going to look at the pack only teams. We're going to look at the 5L. We're going to look at the PTCS standings. Oh, yeah. Stay tuned. We've got a lot coming up. Welcome all in. Okay, I better draft now because I only have 10 minutes. When I get to 2 minutes, please give me a warning. Okay, got to take one of the corners. Okay, I'm not pronouncing any names today. Nope, until Music Lesson said he's left the chat. Abner, Ed, Jocko, or Andrew? I better take a catcher while I can. Wow, I'm taking that Chew card. That is one of the best from TWIP last week. Was that Chew card? Anyone know if Music's still around? Can someone please let me know when he leaves? And as the streamer Music, I just have to click on the people that are watching, and if I see Music Lessons there, I'm still not pronouncing any names. Yeah, Devil Dog, I got a catcher first round too, just in case. And look, I got a second catcher. Frank, Jared, Starling, Hideo. I'm going to go with Hideo. I'm going to gamble because last round, you get a free card. So you can always use that for a catcher, providing you haven't run out. Will, Bobby, Buddy, Tony. You know, that's a sentence right there. So I think Music Lessons, for one of the names I've mispronounced in the past, you have to take a card off your team if I make a good connection. Will, Bobby, Buddy, Tony? Stay tuned. We'll find out soon. I hope he does, because Tony needs friends. Come on, Music Lessons. You can't have it both ways. You can't punish my mistakes and not reward my accomplishments. What kind of teacher is that? Yes, wild card in the last round. So, Buck Cheeks, congratulations. Okay, we're going to take, where are we going to take here? Because I only got 10 minutes to draft. Tony already got a right fielder, but he can move over to left. All right, we're going second baseman. Oh, and a right fielder. Got to take 2. So you got to take 50% of your corners once you get to gold. Well, there's a second catcher. So let's take him. And that Jimmy Brown. Look at that defense. We're going to take Jimmy Brown. How's Duke? You know what? I'm going to gamble on the catcher part. Do not let this bite me in the butt. I'm going to take this guy and maybe a first baseman with that BABIP. Yeah, let's do that. Welcome in, everyone. We will have more giveaways later on. We are going to be doing the early bird draw in a few minutes as well. Exclamation, enter, exclamation ticket. So we always do that in the first hour. Mike, Boots, Andrew, Tom. Boots for sure. And let's go with the You know what? Let's go with the pitcher. Some of these live pitchers are really good. Yeah, passing up, but I got the free space in iron. And maybe I'll find a live pitcher that can catch. I just don't like to take two high level catchers and one is more on the bench than the other one. I guess I should look at the splittiness. Let's take John Gray and Mark Lee. Nope, I'm going to take this guy who I refuse to pronounce from the Pirates. No catchers, but we are going to take Ripper and Bud. Ripper, Bud. Sound like I'm from the southern states. Ripper, Bud. That's more Canadian. Ripper, Bud, eh? No catcher. Uh-oh. Now I'm getting a little nervous. Passing up on that catcher. Let's go with Emmanuel, who can play everything except catcher. And Abraham, who can catch. Hey, Abraham. All right, we're going to take you. Got my second catcher, gang. David. What do I have? Oh, I need pitchers. Oof. But I need another second baseman. We'll take him. 4 live cards to choose from. We will take Mr. Singleton and Slim. Now I got to take all 4 corners. Huey, Rich, Babe, and Sammy. That's a pretty good selection there. 4, 6, 7. Got 4 minutes left. Modern day. So 4, 6, 7 pitchers, 8, 9. Oof. Got to take a pitcher. Mike or Joe? Joe or Mike or Blake? Let's go Blake. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners and a freebie. Oh, we'll get to that. We're going to get to that, Brent. Hang on. I can't give all the spoilers now. Hang on to that thought there, Brent. Well, I might be in a little trouble with 10 pitchers here. Can any hitter, here's what you can do, new players. If you need an extra pitcher, go to your hitters, go up and sort by pitching ratings. And as you can see, no one can really pitch here. But I am going to put this guy as a 2-way. And I am going to throw him in the bullpen. Just to have that in case I need some mop-up, game is out of hand kind of situation. This guy is going to go long relief, avoid high leverage, mop-up. You kind of want a bad pitcher there, even if it's a hitter, even if he gets a couple innings to give these guys a little bit more relief. And I'm going to put all these guys on middle relief so that they get used. You put them at setup, they may not come in. Your tired pitchers may come in instead, depending how you have your settings. So your better ones you might want to use more often, though. So now I've got at least one extra pitcher in there. He can't pitch very well, as you can see. Abraham does not much, but he's got good PBABIP. So he may get the odd ground ball if he comes into the game. So that's why I threw him in there. If you're short of pitchers. Now I should have players at every position. I do. Excellent. Good. And sometimes I like to just double check that the game put in the right players in the right spots. Sometimes they don't. I like to stack mine by pitcher BABIP or by BABIP, by speed at the top of the lineup, power kind of in the number 3, 4, 5 slots, and then just rank by BABIP usually. So power versus lefties. Duke, I'm going to move you up to number 4. Jocko. Where's Jocko? You're good there. Babe against the lefties. Not really. Not feeling it, Babe. How about left-handed BABIP? 2. Morris, we're going to move you up. Buddy. Okay, that's good. How about against the righties? Chu, Morris, Meyer, Milligan, Abreu. Good. And Power, Ripper. Oh, Ripper. Ooh, you're better against the I don't know where you're better. Probably against the righties. Who can you replace? Buddy, you go to second. Jimmy Brown, you come out. Ripper Collins, you go in because you're my best power guy. You go first. You go DH. Move you up the lineup. There we go. So yes, if you're new to the game, you kind of want to go into your custom ratings here at the top. And for your batting ratings, I take off all the averaged ones because I like to look at platoon situations, lefties and righties in the lineup. So I uncheck all those and I put all the ones versus lefties and all the ones versus righties, except for contact. I guess I should throw on gap power because contact, I don't look at contact. Contact is a mix of a couple ratings. Contact is BABIP and avoid Ks. So I ignore contact because it's basically these two here. So I look at these two individually rather than contact. Download is in. Uh-oh. That was quick. We are set to go here. Let me find it. Speed draft. Let me in. There we go. All right, let's take a look at who's in the first round here. If you invest in yourself, is that gambling? You know, Cava would be a good person to ask for that one. Or Kenny Rogers. You can ask Kenny. Kenny might know. All right, here are our first. Ooh, I better make sure all that's saved. Did Ripper get in? See, Ripper did not get in. Ripper, first, Cal DH, move you up in the lineup. And good. And my two-way guy. Oh, I didn't save and I forgot to save it with my two-way guy. Oh, no. And I don't know if it'll let me do that now. Who was that guy that I meant to put into pitch? This guy. Nope, it won't let me do that now. Chat, remind me to submit. I forget how quickly these things fire off. All right, guys, we are on a break here. I'm going to put up the playoff tree on the screen. We'll be back in 2 minutes and continue on the show. Go refill the coffee. I did not win my last quick. Thank you, OOTP. Thank you for being so positive on this Monday. All right, gang, back in 2 minutes' time. All right, here are your bounty matchups for Monday. We've got the Denver Bel Airs. They are going up against WX Scott, or they are WX Scott. They're going up against Sean Sol 10, the Washington Park Rangers. We've got the Little Mowers, P. Baker, St. Paul, going up against the Rhinos from Cubs Fan 23. We have the Lone Gunman, Dangerous Dean. All right, Lone Gunman, I'm ready for you. High noon. Be there, partner. Lone Gunmen are the team that gets the first crack at the bounty, as they will take on my team. We got the Buck Cheek Manwitches. Getting hungry? Grab a manwich and then stop in Ontario, Canada for a boiled egg. They're taking on the Murph for the Hall is now Speed Defense, FTL TT. That's got to be a record for most letters used in a name. I don't think I've seen a name that long before. Are you Canadian? We like things bigger and larger up here. Ken R48 running that team. On the right side of the bracket, Kava. All right, Kava. Just DM me what you want me to use, and I will put it as part of my emotes. I might spruce it up a little bit. You have an idea what you want. Kava redeeming the Helm biscuits. All right. Well, we got to interrupt this this broadcast of who's playing who, because Kava redeemed a large amount of Helm biscuits and is requesting a 3-month custom emote for the channel. All right, we'll try and work on that.
The people's choice.
The people's choice. They have spoken. So this one is for you. This one is for VR Mind. This is for Captain Kegleg. This one is for DB Doc. This one's for Ajax the Little, for Dampfear Dracul, and for Captain Kegleg, who also redeemed some biscuits. We got to give you a little bit of Hound love for all the recent follows, the gift sub, and the Hound biscuit claimers.
Nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. No, you ain't ever caught a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine.
All right. Thank you guys for the follows, those coming into the dog pound. Thank you to, again, the gift sub. Thank you, Kava, for redeeming your biscuits, and also to Captain Kegleg redeeming some biscuits, wanting me to shout out a community member or a streamer, and wanting me to give a little bit of love to Kava. Kava, you are Canadian. All right, there's your shout out for you, Captain. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kava, one of the OG streamers, before I started streaming, I'm pretty sure he was streaming. He streams wrestling. He streams OOTP. Not sure what he streamed in the past, but I'm sure there's other games he's streamed. He is on Sundays, and Kava does not work by a clock. Kava goes based on how well his teams are doing OOTP. So once his teams are eliminated from playoff contention, Kava's out of there. He's like, see you guys. And they're like, but I didn't get my drops, Kava. Too bad. Too bad. I'm Kava. I'm out of here when my season ends. See you later. But yesterday, I think he had 2 teams make the World Series. So he had how long was yesterday? 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours? Kava was going. Kava had endurance yesterday on a Sunday. He went long. He is a good Canadian. He did not give up. So Kava, thanks for everything you're providing for the community. Wonderful affiliate. Go check out Kava if you haven't followed him already. He streams Sundays OOTP, and throughout the week he streams some wrestling. He's got his own little professional wrestling league going. Always fun to tune into that. So thank you for the redemption there. Ignore all the Kava. Eyes up here, Kava. Eyes up here. Do not look at the chat. I'm warning you, do not look at the chat. Kava. Don't look at the chat. You're wonderful, Kava. You're wonderful. You are
winner.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, you redeemed the Helm Biscuits. I got to fulfill the Helm Biscuit request. And that one was for Kava. Okay, let's get back to the roll call here. We've got the Mr. Devil Dog Sequest Dorset Devil Dogs. They're going to be going up against Lord Christic and his Tacoma Rainiers. Now, Space. Thanks again for the raid. The Cancun Vins TTC theme team are going up against the OKWW, OK Whirlwinds. You guys are getting some decent weather down in Oklahoma. I know it's been nasty in many parts of the states. The commish had a blackout during his stream on Saturday. Not him personally, but his internet, his power, his electricity. So commish is okay. Not so, don't know about the power though. Hopefully he got that back online. Yeah, the northeastern part of the U.S. got hit by ice storms and nasty weather. So Fussmucker 2 and his 1972s are taking on Little River Riverhounds by Cody_K. And then we've got Minerva's Chicago Skullhearts. They will be taking on Xenophoric, the New York Fighters. At first, when I saw this, I thought it was Rich Grisham in the bounty. I was like, what? Rich Grisham is in the bounty? Because he's got the Foo Fighters. Nope, it is Xenophoric taking on the Skullhearts. So again, the rules are, if you defeat me, you get the 5 packs. If you win the tournament, you get the in-game packs from the tournament. So no packs from me, because it's a bounty. A bounty means you got to make a bounty claim. And I didn't get that extra picture in there, so we'll see how it goes. These are a best of 5, so it's going to take a while to play out. We'll come revisit that one a little bit later. Okay. All right. Let me move on here. Next up, Captain Kegleg, this one's for you. It's like we had pre-planned this. Also want to shout out another young gentleman who has come into the streaming world a little bit more regularly now. He was on the weekend a couple times. His girlfriend called and said, hey, can you come pick me up from work? And he's like, oh, sorry, guys. I have to leave. My girlfriend needs a ride home from work. That's the kind of guy he is. He drops everything to go pick up his girlfriend from work. Well done. Shouting out Minerva 9398, now streaming. I don't know his schedule when that is, but check him out. Go follow him. He's already reached over 100 followers. Thanks to you guys, the community. Saw a bunch of you there yesterday. Captain Kegleg and I were like the cheerleading squad. Go Minerva, go Minerva. No drops yet. You will not get drops watching Minerva yet, but he's got to, pay some dues and put in some time, stream some content, and then he can apply to the OOTP affiliate program and possibly become an affiliate in the future. So Minerva 9398, thank you for providing content, giving people something to watch. One of the best silver tournament players out there. That's where Minerva spends a lot of the attention on silver tournaments. And play some games through too. If he makes it far in a tournament and he's streaming, he'll show you some of the highlights. So check out Minerva 9398. And Captain, thank you for redeeming those biscuits. All right. Let's give you a little bit of OOTP news. Don't know if you guys saw this in the Discord. They will be coming out with a patch for the game for Steam and for the desktop probably sometime this week. That's kind of, I don't think they've pinned it down to a specific day, but there will be a patch. And remember, guys, sometimes we forget this game has been out like just over a week. Amazing. It feels like we've been playing this for a long time, but this game has just been out for over a week. There are going to be bugs. Bugs happen. Mistakes happen. This is a small team of less than 10 people that provide this. They give us hours and hours and hours and hours of pleasure, just like Kava gives us hours and hours and hours and hours of pleasure. They do it too. But there are going to be bugs when a new game comes out. And there are some bugs in the roster builder. And Dishnet, one of the employees from OOTP, put this on Discord yesterday saying, hey guys, want to open up a conversation about how we can improve the new tournament roster. They want to make it 100% the best possible experience it can be. If you have suggestions, feedback, please go to the Discord, go to the tournament discussion area, and that's where you'll find this. And he did say that, according to Marcus, these are some of the things they're working on for this upcoming patch. 1, to remove duplicate roster restrictions. 2, roster restrictions now have a general sort rather than by restriction. So when you're looking at, oh man, and all the duplicates of tournaments, oh, it says bronze DH like 17 times. Well, they're working on that. Give it time. It's only been out over a week. They're going to update the menus a little bit. They're going to allow it to save automatically when you exit the roster builder, which I think is huge for those of us that forget to save, like I did in the bounty. You're going to be able to automatically get that save when you exit. It's going to fix some of the button status mismatches. You can now select which roster to use while the tournament is preparing. And to me, that's the one that was high on my list, because I would enter a quick tournament as the 16th team. And as soon as you are the last team to enter a quick, it goes into that prepare stage and you're not able to pick the roster that you want. So you have to wait until it fires off, then go into the game and then pick your roster from there. So according to this, you're going to be able to select your roster while it's preparing or before the first game has been played. So that's huge. The second last one here, you can now export from tournament to a new local saved roster and improve back-forward button navigation. So if you have other things that you would like to see, there's been a lot suggested already, like access to the card shop. I think that's my number one on the wish list for a roster builder, that when you're in the roster builder, you can go to the card shop and purchase cards to put on your roster, only if you're a non-pack only team. And a few other things. It's going to get better, guys. It's going to get better. So be patient. Just be thankful we have something like this in the game. You know, sometimes we get upset because things don't work, but I'd still rather have it as it is now than not have it, because I know they're going to work on getting it better. It may take a week, it may take 2 weeks, it may take a couple updates, but eventually it's going to get to the point that it's going to make your life so much easier when you're building rosters. I say that as a user. I'm not employed by OOTP. I don't work for OOTP. I'm an affiliate, but I'm a fan ever since OOTP 10. And there's been bugs every year, and they get fixed for the most part. You know, the little ones that need to be fixed, they get fixed pretty quick. So thank you, OOTP, for putting that out, communicating, because many people were wondering what's going on with the buggy roster builder. I love the game. If that makes me a company man, I love the game. I just, you know, I was thinking the other day, if there was no OOTP, what would I stream? What would I do? And it's like, there was no immediate game that came to the top of the list because it's always been pretty much OOTP for me. I play some other games once in a while, but for all of us, without OOTP, what would we be doing other than working at 100%? Maybe that. I don't know. We would be doing some Mr. Rogers cosplay. Come up to Canada. We'll go shopping. All right, let's get to the 5L. Here are your current March winners in the Laptop Pound Lower Level Leisure Lounge Daily. And if you can't get in the morning, all I'm going to say is be patient. That's it. Here are the March winners: the Adirondack LOL Cats, the Los Angeles Terminators, Romantic About Baseballs, Waikiki Wayfinders, Princeton Dead to Me, the Regina Monarchs, the Portland Sea Dogs, and the Richmond Roasters have all won at least one tournament in March. So congratulations go to our March winners so far. Again, it fires off around 9 a.m. Eastern. That's when you can enter into the next one, about 9:30 Eastern time. So I set my clock for 7:30 a.m. Mountain, and I come down to the computer here and enter in the tournament because I kind of want to be in a tournament that I'm keeping stats for. So here are your March leaders. At the end of March, the person at the top of the leaderboard will receive 15 standard packs for the March championship in the 5L. And right now that goes to the D Block Bone Bruisers with 8 points. And D Block would probably have more, but there's been a couple days at least he couldn't get into the tournament because he didn't have any empty slots. Yeah, I only run 2 tournaments at once now because I want to make sure I have an empty slot every morning for this one. Then we have all of our winners tied with 4 points. So it is, we got a few days to go. What is it, the 25th? 6 more tournaments to go. So 15 packs. Also, we're going to do a random draw of 5 packs for anyone that places in the top 4 at any time in the month. If you placed in the top 4, you're going to have a chance to win some packs. And we'll do that next Monday. Next Monday, we can do that draw. Ollie says, I've made it into the 5L once. Need access on your, once the OOTP Go comes out. Again, we're probably expecting a couple weeks before that comes out. You can enter these tournaments from your cell phone, from your device. So if you're at work and don't have access to the game, you'll have access through your cell phone. And then watch it fill up. Then it's going to fill up not in an hour. I think today's filled up in an hour and 10 minutes. It's going to fill up in like half hour once people have access on their phone. All right, so that is the 5L. And Hero Driver, I think you're the Los Angeles Terminators, right? Took me a while to figure out that was your team. So congratulations on a win. Do you get points for top 4 finishes? Yes. So for winning the tournament, you get 4 points. For coming second, you get 3 points. And then the way I determine third and fourth, if you are the loser to the champion, I consider you third. So you'll get 2 points. And if you lose to the loser of the championship, you get the 1 point for 4th place. So 4, 3, 2, 1 points for the top 4 finishers. So that's funny. Everyone that's won a tournament other than D Block has not done anything else in the top 4. That's why they're all sitting here at 4 points. Also, we have 2 limited edition cards in the game. Cole Calhoun. I believe there's still versions of him out. I think I saw like in the 30s, maybe, silver Cold Calhoun. So there you go. Retirement card from the Los Angeles Angels. And put out last Thursday or Friday was Eric. Yeah, Eric, happy that he got his diamond card. I think I saw someone post in the fire polls, they got number 10. So there's still quite a few of these ones. Remember that the lower rating on the card, the quicker they're all going to be pulled, because irons, bronze, silvers, they get pulled more than a diamond, gold, or a perfect card. So Eric is going to last a lot longer in packs. Once all 100 have been pulled, they won't be in packs anymore. The only way you can get them is on the card shop. So yeah, that split, he's a platoon guy if you use him. And for Cole, he's kind of a platoon guy too, both against the righties. Okay. If you're new to Out of the Park Developments and you're having a lot of fun, I'm seeing so many new people in chat. If you haven't chatted in my stream before, say hi, because it'll show you as a first-time chatter. Welcome to OOTP, and be prepared to give up many hours of your days, weeks, and months ahead, because this is a game that really grasps you and pulls you in, and so much you can do with it. Not just Perfect Team, but historical play, exhibition play, league play, fictional play. There's tons that you can do. And every Thursday, Paul Sporer, the content creator at OOTP, he comes out with a new set of cards. Usually there's a theme with it. So last week it was the international players from Asia. So we had Ichiro, we had the Yamamoto, we had all these players that were from Japan, Korea. I believe there were a couple other places too. And that was part of the content TWIPT. TWIPT stands for This Week in Perfect Team. Those come out every Thursday. Last week was an anomaly because of the water leak, so it came out on Friday. But typically it's Thursday at noon. Once Spore is done the show, which lasts between 1 and 2 hours, these cards go into packs. So you cannot get the new set cards until after the TWIP show on Thursdays. All right, guys, we are coming back in 2 minutes. We're going to do our early bird draw, and then we're going to talk packs only. Are you in a packs only league? Did we finally get the friends together in packs only? Well, we'll talk about that in 2 minutes' time. Welcome back into the Monday show. And one more time, Captain Kegleg redeeming the Hound biscuits, wanting to love myself. Okay, well, I'm going to have to take myself off screen for that, Captain Kegleg, because I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that in public, Captain Kegleg, to show a little bit of love, redeeming the Hound biscuits. Self-love Monday, Captain Kegleg says, and you know, I'm just going to pass it back on the community. The only reason I do this is the community and my love of the game. And yeah, a little bit of residue, is that what you call it? Residuals, residue. It's probably not residue. That's that. Okay, let's forget that word. Use that. If there's a guy named Residue in Perfect Team Music Lessons, you get to use him. But yeah, I mean, there are a little bit of monetary perks, of course, but you guys and the game itself and the team at OOTP, from Rich Grisham to Nicolino to Dishnet to Sporer to the guys behind the scenes, Will Bear, Matt Arnold. I probably named 6 of the 10 people that work for OOTP. So thank you, Captain Kegleg, for redeeming those Hound biscuits. Pascal X999 with the follow. Thank you, Pascal. All right, little update from the Hulka Mat rip that we did in OOTP 24. If you were watching when Hulka Mat came on, again, Hulka Mat, just a member of the community like everyone else. He hoarded packs on one of his alt teams, and he waited until February to open them up. And when he opened up over 900 silver and above packs on my stream, he used those cards. He sold them. He finished missions. He bought spotlight packs that were available with the perfect points from selling cards. And he put together a team that went on a roll, starting in rookie with this little red mark here. Soon as he opened up all those packs, he went 153-9. Next week, he went 154-8. Then he went 156-6, went 140-22, and then 132-30. So aftering and hoarding all those packs, he won rookie. Next week, he runs one stone. Week after that, he won iron, bronze, silver, 5 weeks in a row. Hulka Mat won a championship with that stacked team from hoarding packs. This last week, yesterday, it came to an end. Hulka Mat's 5 championship in a row. The dynasty ended, kind of. He still made the final, but he lost to the Lincoln Heights Sycamores. So, yeah, way to go, Hulka Mat. That's what you get if you hoard packs and don't open them up until late in the cycle. You have access to better cards. But, of course, when the cycle ends, they move on to the next game. So Hulka's going to see if he can get up to perfect league, I think, with that mega pack rip. All right, it's giveaway time. Let's draw our winner. 64 entries, and I'm going to give about 10 more seconds. Exclamation enter, exclamation ticket. And we'll find out who has won 5 packs. So 5 packs go to someone coming up very soon. Also, we'll have the bounty 5 packs to give away, and we're going to have the pack ripping packs. Pack ripping packs. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. So everyone's going to have just over 1% chance of winning. And closing. All right, 86 entries today. Congratulations go out to, as I draw my winner, there you go.
Winner.
We have a winner, and it goes to KDR Twitch 48. KDR Twitch 48. Congratulations, KDR. If you're in the chat, I'm not familiar with that name. It could be an alt of someone I do know, but there you are, KDR. I put something right underneath your name. Click on my name and hit the little whisper button and send me a message with your perfect team username. First time winner? Well, congratulations. Chat, we have a first time winner, and that is, where is it? Let me find it there. KDR Twitch. Hope you pull something in the packs. They take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to get delivered, so they're not going to show up immediately. But good luck. What else do we got going on? Kevin Hester, 26. Thank you, Kevin, for the follow. Hope you're enjoying Perfect Team. Welcome to the Dog Pound. Tomorrow, don't forget to join my Tuesday co-host, Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon. Yes, Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon from Germany will be here tomorrow. And Tuesday is our lessons with Lap and D-Block. Yeah, we're going to give you some tutorial help. If you're just starting out the game, we're going to show you how to build up a tournament team, how to build a roster, not necessarily the meta roster for it, but there's some people out there, believe it or not, that have no clue about tournaments and what to do in tournaments, and they can be a little bit overwhelming. So D-Block and I will be in the classroom tomorrow, and we're also going to present our top 10 lower level cards of the week. D-Block has picked the top 5. I've picked my top 5 bronze. So check that out tomorrow. That'll be the first part of the show. Also, we'll have a bounty tomorrow. We'll have some 5L coverage. We'll have an early bird giveaway. And the second part of the show, welcome to Matrix OOTP 25. I kind of teased you that we are going to bring the Matrix back every Tuesday, and we're going to do it with a twist. For those of you that have been following the road to release over the last month, Out of the Park Baseball has signed a partnership with the Hall of Fame. And that's going to be fantastic. And within the game, in the near future, there's going to be a Hall of Fame component in OOTP. Well, that's going to come to the Matrix too. We're going to do Hall of Fame meets Twipped in the Matrix every Tuesday. And you guys will have a chance to nominate players for the Matrix with your Hound Biscuits. If no one does that, then I will spin a wheel of Hall of Famers to find out who plays in the Matrix. Plus, we're going to add one of the newest Twipped cards from the previous week. So we're going to have a Hall of Fame hitter, a Hall of Fame pitcher, and a Twipped card, all playing on the same team in 2024. And we'll determine what that team is each week. So can they bring home a World Series? Babe Ruth was the focus last year. He did not win any championship in the Matrix. We'll see if a Hall of Famer, pitcher, hitter, and Twipped card. And tomorrow, it kind of hurts me to do the first show tomorrow with the Yankees, but it will be the Yankees tomorrow in the Matrix, sponsored by Brent 3232. Yes, Brent 3232, using his Hound Biscuits, is going to be sponsoring tomorrow's Twipped Meets the Matrix. We will have a Hall of Fame Yankee, a pitcher that Brent has chosen, who is not a Hall of Famer, but Brent said, can you put him in for the first show? And I said, sure. And then we're going to have one of last week's Twipped cards on the Yankees tomorrow. So stay tuned in the classroom with Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon and myself and the Matrix series. And you'll have a chance to win some packs, guessing on how that season plays out. Okay, next up. Mondays are always a day to kind of check out league standings. New players, you have an opportunity to win some special cards in the game that you can use in tournaments, you can use in league play, but you have to qualify for these tournaments. 128 teams will make it in. And a couple of weeks ago, Spore and Nicolino went through this. It might still be on the VOD, but they went through what the PTCS qualification is all about. Some of you may have woken up this morning and checked your TWIP team and saw you had some perfect points in your account. Yeah, you won some perfect points. I think Tactile next said he had 15,000 because he finished 5th to 10th last week in a specific tournament. If you were the weekly winner, you got 50,000 perfect points. So they award the top 10 finishers at each level of tournament some perfect points. And then you accumulate some overall points. And at the end of each cycle, which is anywhere from 3 weeks to 6 weeks, they hold a special tournament. And the first PTCS will take place on Saturday, April the 6th. So this week right here that we're in is the last week to qualify for the first PTCS. Yeah, it's going to be here soon. So your results in tournaments this week will help you qualify for this tournament here. 128 teams go in. They usually give prizes to the top 32 or so, special cards all the way from gold all the way to perfect. And there's your chance. First PTCS will occur on Saturday, April the 6th. Each of the following will occur on the first Saturday of the first full week after that. So the next one will be May 11th. All right, there is the PTCS. Here's a visual they used last year. It's slightly different in the fact that where it says top 64 are now top 128. So I believe that's the only difference. So there are 10 tournaments that you can enter to qualify, and you can qualify in 1, 5, 8, or all 10. Some people do qualify in all 10. It's tough, but they do it. So anything from iron, bronze, silver, gold, opens, wildcard, diamond, weekly, and then the 2 perfect drafts, the daily perfect drafts, like the Laptop Hound Daily or EVCs daily, those count, and then the weekly perfect drafts. If you're playing in Dr. Dynastic's Silver Daily, that includes this one right here, the Silver Daily. It's not a draft. It's a traditional tournament. So for the new players just kind of getting into the game, it can feel a little bit overwhelming, but something you might want to consider. Now, Lap, how do you figure out if I qualify? Well, let me show you. When you go to your perfect team, your main screen, click on Show Tournaments. At the top, you want to click on Tournament Rankings. Then you want to select the level of tournament you're playing. So if I play a lot of iron. And they have it broken up into the weekly sessions. You kind of want to look at the overall standings because that's the one that really matters. So you click on that and it's going to generate how many points every team that has played iron tournaments have. And remember, to qualify, you need to finish in the top 128. In this case for iron. So the Flames by Mickey, they're just in. Ethan Edwards, just out. And remember, this week's counts. So this is the last week to qualify for the first PTCS. This is the earliest they've ever done it. So I want to give a shout out to the top few in each league. Overall, Grabster is leading iron and just smoking the competition, 161 points. Congratulations to the Grabsters. Elo Orts is second. So Grabster did he get 50,000 points? We can find that out. Nope. The Galveston Shorebirds got 50,000 points for winning iron last week. The Wolfpack got second. Grabsters got third. Let's see if there's anyone in the chat here I recognize. Michigan Wolves, Wolfman, got 13th. Minerva's up there at 48th. But top 10 every week will get some perfect points from 50,000 all the way up to 15,000 from 5th to 10th. but keep an eye on the overall. Now, these do not update every day, unfortunately. So you kind of have to track your own success. Let's see if I show up anywhere. Am I in the top 128? It's tough to get in the iron dailies. It is tough just because of the time they fire and they fill up so quickly. I don't know if you guys find that too, but bronze I can get in easier. Iron, the dailies, they fill up quick. Yeah, I don't see my name in the top here. Bronze. Music lessons is 58th. Yeah. And I mean, unless you're going for the weekly prize, you just want to finish in the top 128. So in bronze, hey, 9th place for Laptop Hound. Go, 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 Team Lap. Yeah, my Rocky Mountain Gladiators are 9th overall. So they should qualify easy because there's only one more week to go. Madison Moundsman, Sheffield Pubgoers, Andy from Sheffield, 2nd place overall. Griff's in 3rd. Gorgo, everyone put some Gorgo emotes in the chat. Gorgo emotes. Oh, baby. Gorgo is 4th overall in bronze. Estaco Cakes in 5th. Charlie for Days, Jim Bowden, Reddy Clips, myself, and then Nicole G are your top 10 in bronze. Tactile, 12th place. Looking good. Our silver leaders. We've got Go Cubs Go, 16. MJ Tebow, Jimmy 2 times. Wheeze, Charlie for Days, Bride Av, Will 777. There's Minerva. Remember I said Minerva's one of the best silver players? Well, there's some proof. Minerva, 8th place. Wazzy, VT, and J.R. Rooney in 10th. Let's check out the gold. I have not played any gold tournaments yet. I used to. Meta Durden is number 1 overall. KJ22. We got Sporer. We have a Sporer sighting. He is 3rd overall in gold. JDA, DA 186. W Rob 8. There's Warbot. Warbot's up there at number 7. Hansen at 8. Hip and Knee Doc at 9. And Karchadarondon 93 at the number 10 spot. Checking out Diamond. These tournaments, you have to own the cards to play in them. So if you don't own a lot of Diamond cards yet, you can't play in these tournaments. Well, you can, you just won't do well. Shifted is our best Diamond tournament player so far, points-wise. Hippany Doc in 2nd. Fred the Baker in 3rd. James B. KJ22. Pauser Fresh. DA 186. Pricey. C. Witt. And Conley round up our top 10. Again, if you play Diamond tournaments, you have to make it into the top 128. You got one more week to do it. Our wild card teams. There are wild card tournaments. Mad Matt, Alice Simone, Aster 31, Bay Jam, and KJ 22. We've seen KJ a lot. He's qualified. He's in the top 10 for many levels. Hallgren, QC, C Wit, Muff C Fan, and Recovered Newt are your top 10. At the bottom, on the outside looking in, we got DA 186. N Rockway, I kind of recognize. Kurzov. And then finally, the Tournament Weekly. So once a week, tournaments that are held. Aster, Weldon 06, Hip and Knee Doc, CF Genesis, Alice Simone, Muff CFan, KJ22, JDA, Conley, and Mac Jacks are your top 10 qualifiers so far. And on the outside looking in, Rob Deere and Headlights just missing out. We Are Marshall. I see them in the 5L a lot. Hawk Moon. So there are your weekly traditional tournament leaders. And then if you play a lot of perfect drafts, we've got the weekly perfect draft. So this would be your Saturday showdown, anyone that fires off once a week, 128 teams or 256 teams. Top team so far, special edition. Mort with his Fairview Tigers, who won the Saturday showdown a couple nights ago. Congratulations, Mort, on winning the first broadcast of the Saturday showdown. B Jammin', Night Pain, Sam 10 goal. Beetle Boy with his B-Town Nasty Boys, who beat me in the 5L yesterday. B-Town, watch out, revenge. Mawiffin, Cargo Fan, Ori Hulson, and Fab 630 on your AM dial. Top 10. These are your weekly perfect drafts. You don't need to own the cards here. You just draft like we did the bounty today. On the outside looking in, Teddy O has some room to make up. Don't recognize any of these other names here. And finally, the 5L is part of the daily. EVCs, Bagels and Schmear are part of the daily. Here are your top drafters so far for the PTCS. Ice Rain 5, Grabster, Bahoot, Caged Wisdom. Congratulations, Caged. Tempest, Sipame, ND5, Mawiffin, Gemelot, and Philo are your top 10. Just outside the top 10, we have Don't Cut the D Block Dragon, Wave Ruin, and then just missing out so far, we've got any names here? GT Sundown, B Phil B, Sporer. So you got one more week to do well in the daily drafts. The GT is usually good in the 5L. Kind of surprised he's not a little higher up. Again, to make these tournaments, to qualify, the quicks do not count. Playing these up here, if you win 10 in a row, it means nothing for PTCS. These will not count for qualifying. All right, we're midway through a break here, guys. We're going to be back in 1 minute time and talk about PAX Only League. Back in 1 minute.
My business, humming a song. I'm happy by myself, not a care in the world. This is a life, just me, myself, and I am watching the clouds up in the sky, all but laughing out loud. I'm telling you why I'm living the life, just me, myself, and I think that life was cold and lonely when you up and left me, sadness overwhelming. Oh, me, I am out and about, painting the town red, I'm coming around. There ain't no doubt about it, I'm no longer blue. So glad we are through, just me, myself, and I.
All right, we're back. We're back. And again, when we left here before the commercial break, we were talking about the PTCS, how to qualify. And for those new people out there, just a heads up, as I mentioned, as the break was on here, you cannot qualify by playing the quicks. Those quick tournaments that you may have been having some success in, they'll get you some packs, but they will not get you any points towards the PTCS tournaments. If you want to qualify for those tournaments, you need to play ones that have a little star and number beside it. Those are the ones that count based on your finish in that tournament. So again, if you're an iron player and you have a lot of good iron cards, let me spam this one, set my roster. There we go. It's done. See, roster thing works for me, as long as you're not the last team to get in. So to qualify for Iron PTCS, there's only really 3 or 4 tournaments that you can get in on, and they fill up quickly. The one on Saturday filled up like within 24 hours, 128 teams, and it still doesn't go until 4 days from now, 5 days from now. So these ones you have to get in as soon as they fire off. When this one starts in 6 hours and 3 minutes time, the new one will come up. That's when you want to enter it. So for each of those tournaments that I showed you here, iron, bronze, silver, you got to get in most of them real early because they fill up. Now they will add more as the year goes on. Don't worry. If you still can't get in because they're filling up quick, they always add more. And I expect we will see some more in the very near future. But right now, if you want to get into next week's PTCS, you've got 5 more days to do it, 6 more days to do it. So look for the tournaments that have the little stars on it. Again, if you go into bronze, it's the same thing. You'll see the little stars with the 3. Those are the ones that qualify. Or it may be easier for you to try and get in by going the perfect draft route. Now, to qualify for PTCS perfect draft wise, you need to enter one that says daily, like you see there. The quicks at the top do not count. So if you're entering these, you might as well enter some of the dailies where the prizes are better and you have a chance to qualify for the PTCS. So remember, there's 2 perfect draft qualifying. There's the daily ones, and then there's the weekly ones. You can tell the weekly because over on the right-hand side, it says weekly. There you go. And there's usually 128 teams or 256 teams. But you'll see some of those fill up pretty quickly too, like the dailies especially. Like if you want to get into a daily, the next one available is 22 hours from now. You pretty much have to wait a day to get and play into these dailies. Look at all the ones that are full. So I was fortunate enough. I got into my draft. I got into EVC draft, but you got to get in within the first 90 minutes at the latest. And once OOTP Go comes out, it's probably going to fill up quicker. But they will add more. They will add more dailies. Spoiler alert, bounty claimed. Okay, well, we might as well go check that out. You sure? I don't know about that. I don't know if the bounty's claimed. It's still showing it as green on my screen unless they've changed something around. Let me see, my game crashed. So when I rebooted it up, it didn't show the game. So I have to re-put it on the screen. So I apologize for that. You were missing what I was pointing out about the dailies. I hope the words made sense. No, the bounty has not been claimed. The bounty is still out there. So I went to game 5 against Lagrange, beat them 8-5. Whose team is that? Dangerous Dean. Sorry, Dangerous Dean. Took you out in game number 5. And so now we go into round 2 where we have our matchups. The Denver Bel Airs are going to take on the St. Paul Little Mowers. The Tacoma Rainiers up against OK Whirlwinds. 97-2s are going to place the Chicago Skull Hearts. And I get to go up against Ken R48 and his speed defense, FTL. All right, they are next up in the possible bounty claim. Is Ken R in the chat? Stray 68, when choosing a catcher, most people agree that when you choose a catcher, you kind of want to look at framing for catching. It used to be last year, it used to be catcher arm and catcher ability. There's a lot of pros here in the chat. I look at framing and then blocking. I like to have high framing and blocking. I'm not as concerned about the arm. Not that it's not important, but I'm more of a framing blocking. Hero, was that you I was playing in game 5? Is that a new one of your teams there? So those of you that play a lot of the game and maybe have done some analysis of the game, help a new user out here, Stray68. What do you look for in catcher? I look at framing first, blocking second. And then how much of your bat do you want to sacrifice? Ah, your top team is a lone gunman. Okay. Well, Hero, I had your number this time. Very good comment by Warbot there, depending on the era that you're in. So if you're playing a lot of modern era, yeah, I look at framing and blocking. But the further you go back in time, maybe other things are more important or less important. Maybe the bat of the catcher is more important than the defense of the catcher the further you go back in time. Do catchers show up in the tourney stats? Well, when you go to the stats, you can go by position. And you can look at the catchers there. You can also go to sortable stats at the top. And let's just look at all batters. Look at stats. You can look at just catchers. And you can even customize it. If you want a specific stat, go to the customization, go to batting stats, and whatever you want to evaluate for your players or catchers, put those, add those in as check marks, and you can see all the stats for the tournament. Tactile, who's in the finals for the daily early bronze? Who is that? You and EBC? You and Mr. Devil Dog? You and Warbot? Yeah. That doesn't help. I mentioned 4 names. Yes. So hope that answered your question, Stray 68. EBC and yourself. Okay. And I know myself and D Block and EVC, and there are a lot of streamers that play the lower levels. So when we go to our tournament rankings and we check out bronze, the overall stats, this week again will count, and then they'll do the cutoff, late Sunday night, early Monday morning. So next Monday at this time, we will know the top 128 teams for each of the levels in bronze. Let's see. Tactile, you are currently 12th. And EBC must be playing the Bruthers Brothers. They are currently 33rd. Sean Soul at 37. I thought I was on this one somewhere. Like, where was I? Where is lap? Oh yeah, number 9. I thought it was number 8. How did I get pushed down in less than 5 minutes? Are these live? Are these live rankings now? Do they update live? I swore I was number 8 when I first showed you guys this. Anyway, yeah. Be cool if they had live updates so you could see when a tournament's done how that impacted the standings. Maybe at some point. All right, let's spam one more here because there's no dailies to sign up for. They're all full. Next one comes available in 5 hours and 53 minutes. So set your clocks at 8 p.m. Eastern. You might want to get in on that before it fills up if you play Iron. Okay, let me go back to my main screen here. And if you're new, again, there's a lot of people in chat that have all the answers to your questions. Feel free to ask. One more time, a shout out to new streamer Minerva9398. If you caught his stream on the weekend, again, one of the better silver players in the league, in the game. Go check him out. Follow him at Minerva9398 on Twitch. There is my OOTP streamer shout out of the day. Many, many, many more that you can follow, but wanted to focus on Minerva getting a start. He doesn't have drops yet, but hopefully soon will join the affiliate family. So way to go, Minerva. All right. Last hour of last big section I want to go through. Again, we're going to do a contest coming up soon. Packs only. I want to give a big, big round of applause to all of you. If you have a team that's packs only, put it in the chat. I want to see how many of you guys are here. So I want to give you guys a cheer. Put it in the chat if you're a packs only, because you guys are amazing. The way that the friends list got filled out, almost every single packs only team got into a packs only kind of league as best as we could. And I was really impressed when I saw that maybe 85% of packs only teams, there are 81 of you, we got into leagues together. Some of you forgot, some of you missed out. That's going to happen from time to time. And did I see something that Minerva, this young gentleman right here, is he an affiliate now? Does he have drops only? Seriously? Is he affiliate? Minerva? Twitch affiliate? This guy over here, down there. Minerva, are you at home right now? Or are you working? What's your 10-4, good buddy? No, what's your 10-20? What's your 10-17? I don't know. What do they say? What's your location? Minerva, where are you right now? Because if you're at home, I want to bring you on stream right now for 5 minutes so we can celebrate your Twitch affiliation. Let me know if you're at home and I'll send you a link to come on. Now that you have a camera and everything all set up, are you available to come on in let's say at the bottom of the hour? How about you come on at the bottom of the hour? Does that work for you? Here's impromptu lapped. Already got 2 subs. Wow. Okay, let's come on at the bottom of the hour. So we're going to take a break in about 5 minutes, and then we'll bring you on after the break after that. So you got about 35, 40 minutes before you have to come on. Congratulations. All right, back to the pack only. If you want to become part of the packs only crew, it's simple. You cannot buy anything ever for any reason on the card shop. It's a system where like-minded players want to try and achieve success simply by ripping packs. We want to rip packs and build our team from the cards that we get. There is no buying cards for missions, no buying cards for tournament teams. You simply rip packs and use cards that you get. You can sell cards and then buy more packs, and it can be any type of pack, even a pack that you win in a tournament, and choice packs that may come out in the future. It can be gold packs. It can be spotlight packs if they bring them back. As long as you don't buy anything on the card shop, you will be compliant. And we've got 81 managers so far. Again, it's a system based on trust, integrity. We want to have some fun as kind of a packs only community. Very, very similar to the theme team community, which is, based on trust and community spirit and having fun as a group. That's what we want to do with packs only. So, couple recognitions from last week. Even though we were not put into friend groups last week because it was the first week of promotion relegation, I want to shout out a couple packs only teams. My team made the division series. We won our division. We had 104 wins, 58 losses in rookie, and then we lost out to a non-packs only team in the division series. So typical lap, make the playoffs, lose out early, generally. However, some packs only teams had some success. Huge shout out to Tactile Nex, one of the newest members in OOTP, who made it to the finals of rookie, winning his division, sweeping his division series, sweeping his best of 7 conference finals, and then losing out in 6 games to a non-pack only team. So way to go, Archer's Pack Tactile Nex, winner of a 5L. No, second in a 5L. I don't know if you've ever won one yet, but you've come close. So congratulations. You're going to see a lot of that team in the future. Mark my words. Get used to that logo. Archer is going to be a team to reckon with. Also, congratulations to Buck Cheeks, our first kind of, even though we weren't in a packs only league, Buck Cheeks won silver. Yeah, he won silver being a packs only player. So it can be done, especially at the lower levels. So the 100 pounds of wood sounds heavy. Big, big, big congratulations.
Winner
To the 100 pounds of wood.
Freedom and weep.
We got to give that a little bit of hound love.
Hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. No, you ain't ever caught a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine.
Yeah. GT Sundown. Yeah, it is the highest level, or it was as of last week. I'm thinking later on in the cycle when, gold, diamond, and perfect league. So this is the best you can do in the game so far, winning silver. Congratulations. Enjoy that trophy. To Buck Cheeks. I don't know if you're still in the chat here, but that was fantastic. And here is the roster that won silver. So if you're kind of wondering what kind of cards does this packs only team have, it is not full of perfects, folks. This is not a stacked perfect team that won the highest level so far. It has one perfect card on it and Tommy McCarthy. You see the pictures at the top? He's got a couple diamonds there in Cliff Lee and a Tom House. Again, you can complete missions from packs from cards you get in packs. That's fine. You can use mission cards. You just can't buy cards to finish the missions. So it's a little tougher to do. And Todd Stottlemyre, Doc Ellis is there, Candy Cummings. And then for hitters, he's got the one perfect, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. Cross, Werber. Who else there? Cassidy. And Buck Cheeks, I know you were in the chat at the beginning of the show. If you're still here, I forgot who you said your tournament World Series MVP was. Let me check that quickly because you did mention who your MVP was. Cooney. Cooney was the MVP. Center fielder, 39 years old, 79 overall rated, was a World Series MVP. So if you're kind of on the fence about being a PAX only team, here's proof, here's the roster. It can be done at the current highest level just from cards that you pull in packs. So again, a shout out to the 100 pound of wood and the Archer's Pack Tactile Necks, are two best finishes last week in kind of non-PAX leagues. All right, back in 2 minutes after the break. All right, welcome back, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday as the East Coast winds their work day down, getting close to end time. If you're a 9 to 5 worker, if you're working from home, well, you probably can end around that time for some of you. And if you're going to work on the late shift, like Minerva is a little bit later, then enjoy the work tonight. A couple things I've seen in chat about the PAX only teams. Just to answer Cub fan Steve question, there were a few people when we organized this, when I organized it, asking, can we spend money? Some wanted to put a little bit of money into the game. Some wanted to help OOTP out, investing a little bit. I have not put any money into my PAX only. I did put in some money into my main team, just kind of a one-time thing. I used to buy PT Plus, which was about $8 to $9 Canadian. So that's about $80 Canadian. I put $50 American into my main team. I did not put anything into my PAX only. However, it was decided that people that did want to put some money in could do so up until April 1st. And from that point on, everything has to be free to play. As far as people finishing missions and how can they finish all these missions, Tactile Next can back me up in the fact that he's ripped a lot of packs on his PAX only team. He has put some money in up front, like I did on my main team, and he pulled a Combinator Ty Cobb, which he sold for like 500,000 points. He pulled a John Olerud, which he sold. He had like 6, 7, 8, 900,000 points, which he put a lot of that back into packs and open packs. So all we can do is take people's word on it. If people want to cheat, that's on their conscience. I hope they don't, but at least I'm giving people a better opportunity to be with other PAX only teams than there used to be. Prior to this year, many people did PAX only, but there was no organization. They would be all over the place and hard to find success. Here, at least, it's more success. Is it foolproof? Absolutely not. People will find ways to cheat if they want to. I'm hoping this community is all about the fun, all about the community, all about the competition, the way it's set up. And remember, we don't have full leagues of only PAX only. They're half full of PAX only and half full of regular. So we still have to compete against regular teams until we get more people on board. So it's going to be tough to win as a PAX only team, but Buck Cheeks showed that he could do it. And like I said, at this point, I'm putting trust that everyone's following the rules. If you're not, shame on you, because please take PCK off your team name. Compete with all the other regular teams because you bought cards or you bought cards for missions. That's not the spirit of things. Like I don't understand why people would even want to do that. Like, why would you want to say you're a PAX only team and then cheat or not follow the rules? It doesn't make sense. And I know people have asked, well, Lap, can you verify? Can you go and make sure people are compliant? And no, I don't want to do that. It's busy enough. EBC can attest. It's busy enough to do friends list and to organize things. I don't want people on a weekly basis sending me clips and pictures of their transactions. I mean, like I said, I'm putting my trust into you guys to do what you need to do. If you want to check just for your own conscience, you can go to the market, you can go to transaction history, go up to your filter, turn everything off, and then select, which one is it? Select card shop. When you select card shop, and it's easier to do now, early in the game, because I only have 7 pages of card shop transactions. As you go through your card shop transactions, all you should see is sell orders. If you see any buy orders, then you've made a mistake. So you'll see here, just to be transparent, all of my card shop purchases have been sell orders. Page 7, sell orders. So that means I've sold the card, which is fair game. Selling cards is fine. So nowhere here does it say buy orders. And mistakes can happen. And I've made a mistake. On the first screen, you'll see created buy order. I had put in a buy order for the Shinsu Chu card. And then that was at 4:13. 1 minute later, I realized, oh, Jesus, this is my PAX only team. I can't buy cards here. So I canceled it. So yeah, I fully can see mistakes happening. If you've made a mistake, all I ask is try to fix it by going through and selling off any card you might have bought. That's kind of one way you can redeem yourself is if you bought a card, sell it off. Hopefully it wasn't a card you used to fill a mission. And if it was, maybe just take that player out of your lineup. Don't use that mission card that was purchased illegally. I mean, that's maybe your punishment is you have to sell that mission card or bench that mission card forever. Again, we're doing the best that we can. This is the first league where we have some sort of organization, but that's all I request for all PAX only teams. Play it honestly and maybe go through to your transactions and just double check. Like I said, sometimes mistakes happen. Okay. There's my commissioner statement for PAX only. Yeah, the Whale King, the community is, again, it has grown and, you're always going to get cheaters. You're always going to get negativity. You're always going to get people that work the system. But for the most part, it is positive and solid. Couple shout outs to some PAX only team. My fire pull of the week. I get you guys to post some fire polls in my Discord. And if you haven't followed the Discord, love to have you over there. Here's the fire poll of the week. Congratulations to the doctor, not dynastic. This is a different one. He practices different medicine. The doctor last week pulled the Shin-Su Chu card, but the Combinator version. And many people think that the Chu card was the best TWIP card from last week. Yes, Ichiro's there. Yes, Yamamoto's there. Yes, we had cards higher ratings, but for diamond, a low diamond, many really like this Chu card. And to get it as a combinator where you can level it up, I'm calling that my fire pole of the week. Doctor Who, I don't know. I don't know who the doctor is. They're in my Discord. Beats your live trout. Yeah, for sure, Ollie. Yeah. Chu is a well-rounded defender. Very good. So every week I put together a friends list and I update it through the week if new players come on board. And on Sunday, we scramble to try and add players to our friend list and revise it a little bit. I am currently in Stone, and these are all the other packs only owners that are in Stone this week. So I will see you, EVC, I think. I will see you, Tactile. I will see you, Macabra. Jackie Yen. So we have 81 teams in packs only, 16 rookie teams, 16 Stone, 16 Iron. So it's really well balanced. I was impressed that we got such a balancing at all the levels, even silver. And then congratulations to our first 5 gold packs only players, Ezra Denny, Fussmucker, Buck Cheeks, GT Sundown, and Cody_K. And I think I saw on the Discord that all 5 of you got in the same league, which is fantastic. So again, our goal is to fill up an entire league and have 30 out of 30. Right now it's impossible because we're spread amongst all these different leagues. So I want to give you guys, you packs only players, a toast for filling out your friend list. A couple of you forgot, and that's fine, but it worked out pretty well. Yeah, 81 teams, Cub fan Steve. Much better than I expected. I knew there was a group of people that played packs only over the last couple of years. I didn't realize that there were so many like minds out there. And again, if you've already created a team and want to join packs only, it's too late because you've probably bought cards. You can't join packs only after buying cards already. There's one of 2 things you can do. One, create an alternate team because you can create 3 teams with every license. So if you haven't used all 3 up, create an alternate. 2, when OOTP Go comes out, usually you get another free entry. Use that when it comes out as your packs only team and start from scratch. Or 3, if you really want to get in packs only with one of your teams, start from scratch. Sell every single card that you have, every single one, and start ripping and create a packs only team. That's tougher, but think of all the perfect points you would have. And remember, if you're packs only, you only have until next Monday to put money into the game. If you want to put some money in and support OOTP, you can do that. But after April 1st, it's all free to play, packs only. Captain Kegelig says, you think there's a way to reset your account? Yeah, I am not sure about that. There probably is, where you can just ask OOTP to flush everything, but you might as well sell your cards, right? To get those perfect points, even if you have to quick sell them. So rather than starting at 0 with a starter pack, which if they can do, that's even good too, right? You start an entry pool once again. And maybe some new teams that have made mistakes, if that is an option, maybe that's something they want to do. Just ask OOTP to reset your account or sell what you have and start over. All right. You know what? It is time for our big giveaway of the stream. So this is the packs only pack rips, where I get to rip some packs. You're going to fill out a Google form. And before you fill that Google form out, let me show you what we're going to work with here for our packs. And if you have any questions about packs only, you can DM me. You can come over to the Discord and check things out. So on my packs only team, without spending any money on this team, I have 104 packs. That's from Twitch drops. It's from tournament wins. Remember last Monday, I opened them all. So in 1 week, I was able to get 104 packs. It can be done. You can get over 100 packs a week. A lot from Twitch drops, and then a lot just from spamming tournaments. You'll see here, if I go to my transaction history, go to filter, you can even see your Twitch drops. They got a category, Twitch drops. Boom. You can get 5 a day from affiliates, 5 from official. So if you watch Monday Night Baseball with Dr. Dynastic today, you can get 5 more packs. So you can get close to 10 packs a day just from Twitch drops. 10 times 7 is 70 packs a week. 70 packs by watching streamers. So yeah, 104 packs. So I will be ripping everything you see here. Consider that when you enter the contest. How do you enter the contest? Well, as I said on the slide, all you have to do is put in exclamation Monday, exclamation MON, and that should bring up the form for you. Only one person needs to do that. So let's test this out because I never really tested it out yet. Can someone put exclamation MON? Did that work? It did not. Okay, maybe I have to. Let me see.
The gentle April rain.
I guess I don't have it turned on for everyone to do it. Okay, I'm going to go turn that on right now. So there is the form that you can fill out. 10 packs to the winner. Please read the instructions on how the contest will take place. Everyone, yeah, that should work. Not sure. Yeah, I haven't unlocked it yet. I wanted to make sure this works yet, so I'm going to go do that. Let's go unlock the form. All right, should work now. And I'm going to pin that. We're going to give you 20 minutes to do that. Good, good. All right, we're going to take our break now, give you guys a chance to fill that form out. We'll come check in on the bounty, and then I'll bring on a little special guest before we start ripping packs. So back in 2 minutes' time. All right, we are back. We are back after the break here. Welcome in, everyone, on this Monday. Just over an hour to go in the show, and then we're going to take you over to Dr. Dynastic, who will be on at 5 p.m. Eastern for his pre-Monday Night Baseball show. And then Monday Night Baseball, where you can pick up some drops from the official OOTP channel. And then this evening, after Monday Night Baseball, hang around and check out EVC and NYC2, who will be smiling from ear to ear because it looks like EVC won the EVC Bagels and Schmear this morning. Wow. He had a bagel even this morning. There's the trick. You want to win the bagel and schmear, make sure you eat a bagel before you enter. So again, in just a few moments, I have it pinned to the chat, the form that you can use to enter the contest. We have 104 packs, probably around 80 to 90 regular, bunch of silver here. And then we got 4 historical. Again, these are only for my packs only team. I'm in stone right now. And packs only, this is what I love to see. You go to the league and look at this. Wonderful. We see the PCK. There were 16 teams that should have been in stone, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, there's an easier way to do that. Let me go to the universe. Show managers, put in PCK, go to stone. So we got 3, 6, 9, bunch of stones, and I click on show from my league, and all but 2 are in the same league. So way to go. Look forward to this competition. I'm only 3 and 7 so far, but I've got all those packs to open. I think my team will get a little bit better. So I'm in a division with Minneapolis, run by twins_34. We got Tampico, run by CL Padilla. And then we got, of course, Tactile in the Central, going to be in the same conference here. Asbury, run by Scrum Half. The Wiffle Ball Wax Packs, run by Cass. No one in the West Division. Over in the North, or over in the National, we've got the Black Knights by Ollie North. We've got Boomer and the 3 Boomer. We've got the Turts, run by Rue Jerry. There's EVC over in the opposite conference, and his Temptation Sing. And then we've got a West Division just stacked. 4 of the 5 teams are packs only. We've got LEL. We've got the Schmarantz. Soul Thunder, run by Soul Thunder. And then the Bobcats, run by Trey. So yeah, very good to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of the 16 teams made it over. And you guys have posted screenshots in the Discord of your leagues. It looks like we got all the gold packs only league teams together, bunch of the silver. So yeah, very good start. And it's really good to see that the friend lists are working. EBC, how did your friend list work for the theme teams? Did things get sorted out properly? Hopefully they did. All right, guys, before we open some packs, I promised you a impromptu guest. Welcome to the stream, the newest OOTP affiliate, Minerva. How are you doing? How are you feeling, Minerva?
Good. I'm good. Thanks, Lav. Thanks for having me here. And to let you know, it's just Twitch affiliate, not an OOTP affiliate yet.
Oh, Twitch just affiliate. A Twitch affiliate right now. Okay, just a Twitch affiliate. So you have to become a Twitch affiliate. What are the benchmarks that you have to reach?
I had to have a lot of people talking in the chat at the same time. I had to stream for 7 days out of the month, I believe it was. And I have to have the last one was, I believe it was like hours streamed. Like it was like 20 some hours streamed. I'm not entirely sure about that one.
Yeah, I think he's, like you said, 50 followers, I think. So many hours per week that you have to have streamed. or in a month or something. And then, yeah, communication in chat. Captain Kegleg and I were going. So, did you wake up this morning and find that out, or last night? When did you find out you were a Twitch affiliate?
This morning, believe it or not, I got the email this morning, and I couldn't believe it because I originally had thought that I had to stream 2 more days. That's what the Twitch was telling me. I had 5 out of 7 days, and I guess either the streams that I did yesterday didn't count right away or something. And it was like, congratulations, you've made affiliation, and I'm like, what? I had no idea.
Well, maybe it's a good thing you had to go pick up your girlfriend, because that was 2 streams. Maybe it counted as 2 different streams, and that got you in.
Very, very. Who knows? Honestly, I don't know. And I'm guessing because of the amount of viewership I had in the second stream yesterday, it like I looked at the stream summary and it was like plus 300%. So it was definitely a big addition to what it was before. So I'm guessing they were in my mind. I'm like, oh, they say this guy's got a big follower. We need to get him affiliation right away.
Well, there you go. And EVC, if you're still in chat, can you drop a link there to Minerva's channel and see if we can get him a few more followers? Because the better that Minerva does, the better chance he'll have at applying and getting the OOTP affiliate, which means he can have drops. So now, while you're watching the great content, you can get those drops at some point in the future. Minerva, what would you say, in terms of your content? What are your goals? What are your expertise areas? What do you want to focus on your streams with OOTP?
As you say yourself, Lap, I am a very good silver player, and I got Tactile next, one of the newest members of the community, and me. We're going to start building models for silver, and we're going to be able to spit out the data and see what silver cards are playable. And we plan on doing this next Sunday, our first Sunday stream together. We're going to spit out some data and show off what silver cards play and how they play compared to others. There may be some bronze cards that play over silver, like the Adam Dunn card right now is doing really well. That's the majority of what I want to do for my content. I might also do an offline franchise mode. I haven't decided yet. We'll have to see. But I'm looking forward to showing off silver as much as possible.
Oh, you must be excited. I mean, there's always a step process, to move up and to get more opportunity. And with an affiliate status now, again, it's been a while, but what are some of the perks that you get as a streamer? Because this is good for other people that may want to stream too in the future. What are some of the perks you get as a Twitch affiliate?
Oh my goodness, so much opens up. You could add sub badges, channel points, all the subscriber badges. It's like everything opens up to you when you get affiliation, and it's awesome. I was able to look at it a little bit this morning, and I didn't get too much done of it. I made sure all of my alerts were all settled up, and I was making some ideas for, channel redemptions. So I've got a whole bunch of ideas in mind, and I'm looking forward to being able to show off my viewers what kind of stuff I have planned. No spoilers, secrets.
No spoilers. Well, again, congratulations. It's always, it's doing any kind of social media and getting that. You need that initial push. You need, so many people out there. They start something up on social media and they struggle. They just can't get that, push to get to that next level. And become an affiliate for you is that first kind of push. And it's due to the thanks of many of the OOTP affiliates, many of the community members out there that have, got to you to where the point you are. You've got a camera now, and what are you thinking about, showing yourself on screen now? Did it take a while to get used to?
Believe me, I'm an incredibly nervous person when it comes to projecting myself. Even though I like to, it's weird, right? Like there's people out there that are seeing me for the first time on a camera, and it's nervousing. Like I'm very nervous, like I may stumble over my words, I may not make a lot of sense with what I'm saying half the time, but at the end of the day I enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to being able to show myself to this community, my own community, and other communities with OOTP. I'm saying the same thing over and over again here, that I'm very excited for it. It's just the beginning of something very, very exciting.
Well, stumbling over words, saying things over and over, being Canadian. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Twitch affiliate family. And hopefully we'll see you as part of an OOTP affiliate. I know that's going to come at some point. Just keep going out and working hard and putting content. There's such a demand. You've noticed it in numbers on your stream, on other people's streams, from OOTP 24 in the last couple of weeks. The numbers have been great. I'm sure they've done record selling of the game since coming out in their history. So what are you looking forward to the most in OOTP 25? What excites you about this version of the game?
Honestly, I think this is going to be like one of the best years OOTP has done. I've only been playing it since 21, but I can already tell like the launch had some really interesting cards. Paul's been doing a wonderful job with that. And there's the Hall of Fame showcase that still has to come out. There's the other mode that franchise mode has, like Defend Dependent or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but that mode's got to come out. Obviously, PT Live starts when the season starts very soon. All these great modes that have yet to be released or officially put into place, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the course of the year of how much more content we're going to get. It's just really exciting times right now to be an OOTP fan.
Well, when, not if, but when you become an OOTP affiliate, are you going to ease off on the community a little bit? Because, I have. Do you notice I don't win a lot? Do you notice that?
Well, honestly,
do you think that's because of skill, or do you think that's maybe, taking it easy on the community?
We got a big target on our backs, right? I mean, you have a tournament named after you. That's one of the most popular tournaments in the entire community right now. And EVC's got his draft too. Obviously, him just winning his tournament for the first time since launch. Obviously, it's people want to beat him. So go ahead, challenge me in silver. I'm looking forward to the competition.
Yeah. Well, EVC obviously is going for it for himself, winning his own tournament. Like, come on, EVC. Come on, it's for the community. That's why I never win mine, right? So, Minerva, before I let you go, being a silver guy, you got to give a shout out to one or two cards. Who are your silver locks for the week? Who should people be getting if they don't have them on their teams? Give us a couple names.
I don't have him yet, but Bob Tewksbury is easily the best starting silver pitcher right now. He has low stuff, but everything else is really, really good. I would not sleep on Bob Tewksbury as soon as you get him. Like, definitely use him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to start using him. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get him because there's no buy orders or no sell orders for him yet. So Tewksbury for pitching, for batting.
How about you answer this for your second one? Who do you use in center field in silver?
Jared Dyson. No doubt about it. Jared Dyson, the Mission Edition silver from the Royals, level 1. Definitely my favorite center fielder right now. I did use Dominic Fletcher, a live White Sox card. He's got a good defensive rating, but the Dyson card just outperforms him all day, every day. So Jared Dyson for silver center field for sure.
There you go. There are Minerva's locks of the week. And if you want to improve your silver team, make sure you watch on his streams. Do you have a regular routine schedule right now, or does it all depend on your work schedule? What are your streaming times?
I currently have my schedule set for this week, which is based on my work schedule. But until further notice, that's what I'm going to have to do because I don't work consistently. I have different schedules every day. So I'm going to look at my schedule. I'm going to make sure I can stream when I can. I don't want to step on any affiliates' toes because, that's important. Don't want to get in their way of their content. So I've got a lot of stuff I have to figure out, and hopefully I can get on a consistent schedule in the future.
All right. So there you go, guys. Go check out Minerva at Minerva9398. I'm sure when you go into your channel, you're going to see a few more follows there. Well deserved. Go check them out for silver content and more. And anytime you want to come on and talk silver leagues, I don't play silver, so I'm the least guy you want to talk to about silver. Feel free. I'd love to have you on sometime and just pick your brain a little bit about silver tournaments and all the best. And I hope, your girlfriend's supportive and exciting, and, go pick her up at work. What a guy. You stop your streaming, go pick her up at work. All right. Thank you, Minerva. Enjoy work, enjoy the day, and we'll catch you on stream.
Thank you, Lap. Have a good day, everyone.
Yes. So again, no official drops yet for Minerva, but you don't want to miss his content. I learned a lot just watching his stream yesterday and him talking about some of the cards, and he was playing some of the games and the tournaments that he was in and doing well in those tournaments. I think he won the World Series or something in a league. Like, yeah, he's one of these young minds that you want to become a sponge and learn things off, especially for silver. All right. Again, pinned in the chat. We're going to close down the forum quickly here. It is go by the packs only stuff here. There we go. So packs only rip. We're going to start ripping in a few short minutes. We got about 104 packs to rip. And twins, bring it, twins, because I got packs to rip. I'm going to have a new and improved team by the end of the stream today. So go enter the contest, 3 more minutes, and then we'll start ripping before we send you over to Dr. Dynastic. Want to shout out some of the recent follows that I missed. The Whale King, yes, during a break, I did the stretch. You might have seen it on camera. Thank you, Whale King, for redeeming the stretch reward there. A Hunter 5. Thank you for the follow. Bobby G, 1985. 1985 was a really good year. Great music, great sports, really good. 1985. We've got Buckeye 4747. So good. He had to say it twice. And AW. We also have JB Erstrad. JB, welcome to the Dog Pound. Mr. Brightside. Ooh, I remember that song. Is that the Killers? Please, memory, don't fail me now. Mr. Brightside. Was that a song by the Killers? And just for you, STR67, let's get the vendors going here. Come on, vendors. Where are you?
Peanuts, get your peanuts here.
All right. And if you're allergic to nuts, how about
Red
some?
Hots, get your Red Hots here.
There you go. Some peanuts and Red Hots for STRY. And Boiled Egg's probably happy. None of you have redeemed the Who Let the Dogs Out or the Kitty song. We may have to play the Kitty song a little bit later when I open packs. All right, I think we're going to go close off the form. If you need some more time to fill it out, just let me know in the chat. Say, Lap, I'm not quite done yet. Please don't close it off yet. I want to win 10 packs. D-King says, wait. I didn't play it, Boiled Egg. I didn't play it. Because no one has requested it yet. I've not played the song yet. Don't worry, Boiled Egg. Everything is good. And everyone wants some eggs now. That one is from Minerva. That one goes out to you, Boiled Egg, from Ontario, Canada. Kitty, you've got to be kidding me. I'm so in love with you. Thank you, Minerva, for redeeming the biscuits. That made my day, being able to play that one for Boiled Egg. Bella Turtle, 98. Thank you, Bella, for the follow. Welcome to the Dog Pound. This is for all the new followers out there. Gotta give you a little bit of hound music.
Hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. No No, you ain't ever caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine.
One more time, if you missed it, the packs only. Before I start ripping packs, the fire poll of the week in our packs only teams went to the doctor, who a couple days ago pulled the Chew Combinator card, one of the best diamond cards. Warbot and Izadafo both said that was the card of the set, or definitely one of the cards of the set last week. You can catch the Warbot stream on Fridays sometime in the afternoon at twitch.tv/WarbotTBD. And not only is it the regular card, it is the Combinator card. So really curious how that one might play out. Congratulations again to all the pack-only teams that found their friends this week. 16 rookies, 16 stone, 16 iron, 15 bronze, 13 silver, and 5 gold. And again, if you want to become part of a packs-only club, just go over to the Discord, check it out. If you're new to OOTP and you don't know how to get your Twitch drops, just check out that link there. It's a 2-minute video on how you can link your Twitch account to your Perfect Team account. And that way, when you watch streamers like myself, EVC, Dr. Dynastic, Testuigi, Nersha Benko, I Rock This, Yukarin Kazami, Pan Kamish, PBE Sim, Respawn TV, Cavacom, Ezra Denny, and the official OOTP channel. You can then get packs by linking your account to those fellow OOTP affiliates. Apologies if I missed anyone out. Yeah, I got most of them, I think. Stray 68, there are, I believe, last count, 19 or 20 OOTP affiliates. And if you go over to the forum, ootpdevelopments.com, you can check out, I don't know if this link has it. Does that have it there? Yeah. If you go out to the forum part of that website, there is an affiliate list of all the different affiliates and all the channels. So you can just go through and click follow, click follow, click follow, click follow. Yes. And of course, the official channel. Mondays, Dr. Dynastic is on, one of the affiliates as well. And you can get official drops there. Tuesday, it's TJ Lowerman doing a franchise series with the base game. Wednesday, no one officially is on Wednesdays because the hockey crew with FHM usually does their stream at night. Thursdays is Twipped at noon Eastern to get your drops. And then it's replayed at 9 p.m. Eastern. Friday, no one is on right now Fridays. Saturday on the official channel is the Showdown with Dishnet. And then Sunday, once Perfect Leagues get going, it is the Perfect Team World Series. Every once in a while, Rich Grisham will come on and do some team building. So take a look. He usually comes on late at night, like 9, 10, 11 o'clock Eastern. So check out late at night sometimes. The OTP channel will come on and you can get some drops there. Almost every day of the week that they're on. Okay. Hey, I forgot to make my way to Europe, folks. Follow that guy too. Follow that guy. D-Block, I may have missed you, but you've got your own personal exclamation Nightbot. So I hope that makes up for it. Yes, don't cut the D-Block Dragon. The longest name of all the affiliates for sure. Go follow him. Give him a follow. He's on Sunday mornings, Wednesday mornings, Friday mornings, early, like 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. my time. So good time for him because it's kind of in the late afternoon in Germany, but early morning for those of us in North America. And again, he will be on my show tomorrow for the lap D-Block lessons of the week. So tune in for that before our Matrix series. Okay, it is time for our last break before we rip open packs. So when we come back, packs to be ripped. And there you go. Fill out the form. You've got 2 more minutes if you haven't filled it out yet. back in 2. All right, we're heading back to the classroom tomorrow. Oh, yeah, go get your favorite 3-ring binder, your fresh new set of clothes, and welcome to the classroom because D Block and I are going to go through the lower level cards. And see, D Block, I was saving the best till the last, right? It's like you always list off all these names and then boom, you hit them with one at the end because people usually remember the last one that you said. They don't remember me mentioning Cavacom earlier, but they remember Don't Cut the D Block Dragon because he was the last one I mentioned. Yes, of course. Don't Cut the D Block Dragon, my partner in crime on Tuesday. We're going to go through lower level cards. He's going to give you his top 5 iron plays. I'm going to give you my top 5 bronze plays because, hey, I'm in the top 10 leaderboard for bronze. I'm officially qualified to tell you bronze cards. Yeah, baby. Top 10. Take that, Tactile Necks. So yes, please check that out tomorrow, followed by the Matrix with a giveaway. Brent 3232 sponsoring the Matrix series tomorrow. We're traveling to New York City. We're going to do a Matrix episode with the New York Yankees. I apologize for all the Yankee haters out there. I am not a Yankee fan, but what Brent wants, Brent will get. And that will be the Yankees tomorrow. All right, time to close off the forum. Time to go and close it off. We've got 55 entries. Let's do this. Closing. If you're still filling it out, you're running out of time. Who's Brent? Brent Stray is a member of the community. We got a great community here. So we're on first name basis. Brent3232. You'll see him in the chat of a lot of different streams. He used his hound biscuits. Underneath the chat, where you type in the chat, you see a little dog bone. You click on that and it shows you how many hound biscuits you have. And it shows you what rewards you can cash that in for. And one of them is to create a matrix series. So he used hound biscuits to create that series. The more you watch a streamer, the more of those you collect over time. Yes, he likes the Yankees. Yep. He loves the Yankees. Okay, closing off the form in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you're not done, can't say you didn't have enough time. Will I get any of last week's cards that were international cards from Asia? 78% said yes. Will I pull a perfect? You're going with the no on that one. Next up, will I get 2 or more gold cards in a standard pack? Yes is the popular one. So that means a gold and diamond, 2 diamonds, 2 golds. And I do have those specialty packs, but they don't count. It says in a standard pack. So that doesn't include silver packs in a standard pack. Will I get a combinator card? Oh, you guys are cruel. No, most of you think I will not get a combinator card in 100 packs. Get my pen out here. The first diamond card will be a live according to 3/4 of you. And my first single expo, most are going not with the lowest level, they're going with the bronze. All right, I got to write these down. Will I get a TWIP card? Will I get a perfect card? Will I get 2 or more gold or higher? Will I get a combo card? The first diamond, single diamond card. If there's 2 diamonds in a pack, we cancel it. We wait till the next one. And any expo, of course, historical, not Washington National, but has to have the expo logo. Tiebreakers, what is going to be the rating of the card in the top left of the first pack? And if it needs a second tiebreaker, the last pack, what is the ratings? All right, we're going to create our sheet now. Let's make our filter. And we'll see in this survivor style contest, who is the last to be remaining for those 10 packs. Let's get back to the game. Okay, I should definitely improve on my packs only team here. This is my packs only account. Currently, I have right now a record of 3-8. And that's why I do this on Monday, because you don't want to wait till Friday because you don't have a chance to make up much ground. Let's go check out the bounty first, see if I get to give out some packs here with the bounty. And it looks like Laptop Hound is still kicking. This was an unusual bounty. We had to pick cards in the 4 corners, and I did defeat my opponent in round 2. So Ken R48, yeah, it was a victory for the Hound. 4-3, then I won 8-3. Ken came back to win game 3, 4-2. And then I took game 4, 5-2. Synchronicity, take a drink. Look who comes up as my player of the round. The fire pole of the week was the combinator version. This chew card against the righties. Mwah. Wonderful. Also advancing to the final four, I am now playing the Denver Bel Airs, WX Scott. You and I, buddy, in a battle here, as we've each won one game apiece. Game one goes to the Jim Unknown Blue Jays, 3-2. Not in extra innings. And game two is an 8-4 for Denver. All right. So now it's a best of three. Also, in the other side of the bracket, we've got Lord Christic. Lord Christic's Rainiers are up 2-0 on Fussmucker. Christic and Fussmucker going at it. Fussmucker's going to have to sweep now. He's going to need to win the remaining 3 games if he wants to make it to the finals. Okay, good. Lap has made it to the final four. Whenever I see boiled egg sigh, it's kind of my cue when boiled egg leagues out a big sigh, because he gets to dance a little bit with Jeff. So this one's for you, thanks to Don't Cut the D Block Dragon.
Get back, you flea-infested mongrel.
There you go. There you go. D Block Dragon redeeming Who Let the Dogs Out, one of Boiled Egg's favorite songs. And thank you for the follow, Captain Kegleg. Oh, all right. D Block, you're driving people away from the channel. That's why. Unfollowed and follows. Like, did Captain Kegleg have a number after his name? Is this an imposter? Oh no, he's back. He just needed to take a step away for 32 seconds. Okay, well, D Block is just here to torture you guys. So I think this might be the first time I've played this one. But this one is for all of you cat lovers out there. You love cats? There you go. A cat recording. Mama. Get it on your local Spotify list soon. Okay, now that we've had the fun, let's have some real fun and rip some packs here. I've always wondered if there are cats in the background, do they react to some of these things? Like especially that one there, because that's an authentic cat, just kind of warped a little bit with whatever it was recorded with. But yeah, that's an actual cat noise. D Block. All right, D Block, I think we're even now. Look what you're doing, D Block. You're causing viewers mental distress. You're causing animals mental distress. Okay, you've paid me back for forgetting your name in the list. Don't Cut the D Block Dragon on Twitch TV 3 days a week. All right, I did close the forum, right? You guys are not distracting me. Did I close it? I did close it. Okay, good. Let's open packs. I will look for any size by Boiled Egg. That is my cue. All right, packs only team looking to improve our whatever it was, a 3-8 record. And again, I love that you can see if you have duplicates, so you can immediately put the card on the card shop. And remember, you can sell cards on pack only, you just can't buy cards. So I'm going to keep everyone that's not a duplicate and to give you guys the lowest price. Always giving you guys the lowest price on the card shop. If you need any of these cards, have your card shop ready. Support the Hound in his pack only habit. Well, you can plan a Matrix series, D Block. I'm sure there's some good players from the Kansas City Royals you could see on a team. Although Minerva gets next week already because Minerva's already cashed his in. You'd have a personal emote for 3 months. Cavicom cashed that one in. All right, let's sell some of these duplicates here. We're not going to sell many, but there are some worth some points. 101 if you need Matt Moore. We're not going to sell the ones. I'll keep them for live spec. This one will sell for 144. So yeah, I don't sell any iron or bronze that are minimum because if these players have a good April in real life, they could get boosted to the next higher level. So Matt Moore, if he has a really good April, he could become a silver card. He could become a gold card. Casey, who's currently an iron card, if he has a good April, he could become a bronze. So I don't want to sell him for 10 perfect points. Like this guy here, why take 13 perfect points when he could be 25 after a month? Just hang on to a lot of your duplicates that are not selling well. If they're selling for a lot, yeah, by all means, you want to take advantage of it. Let's see. James McCann, I'm going to keep him. He's only worth 14. This guy, I'm going to keep him. Irons, if they're under 20, I keep them. Bronze, if they're under 50, I keep them. All right, come on. Where's our first diamond? Where's our first expo? The sell list is always capped at 75, correct. So until one of those sells, you won't be able to list more. So always reserve that for your better cards. No expo. We got a bronze duplicate here. If I can get my mouse to go over it. Come on, mouse. There we go. Ooh, see, this one's worth selling. It's a duplicate. Put him for the lowest card on the card shop there. If he was at 40, I'd keep him for live spec. Next up. No duplicates on this screen here. Any expos? No expos. Keep on going. There's a Yankee. How much are you selling for? 20? No, I'd rather keep you. And Dan Casey. Nope, going to keep you. And a lot of these historical cards, remember that at some point they may be an emission. Currently, this card is not an emission. So I don't want to sell it for 30 perfect points because if he becomes part of a key mission later on in the game, you might be able to get 50, 60, 70 points. So I'm keeping him. If it's an iron, especially historical, I don't want to sell it for bare minimum or close to bare minimum. No expo. I really like this Hernandez card in bronze, by the way. Might be a spoiler alert for tomorrow. No duplicates, so we'll move on. Yeah, feel free to ask questions. My eye is on the screen looking for specific cards, but D Block is here. EVC was here. Other many knowledgeable people in the chat. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. Even if it's about how to price your cards or which cards should I be selling, which cards should I be buying? How do you gauge the market? See, I would not sell. He's only worth 10 perfect points. Why? Why would I sell him when he might have an amazing April and move up to a bronze, silver, gold. I don't know that guy, but I'm not going to sell him for 10. And we got Gary. I will sell that one for 33. Chat, let me know. I can't remember. Is this Tampa Bay Ray? Is it one of the TWIP cards? Or was it already in the game? Is new? Thank you, Spore. All right. Well, question number 1 is answered. Will I pull any of the new TWIP cards? And it has been answered. Let me check here. %78% of you said yes, and all it takes is that one iron card for that to be a yes answer. So next question. So those of you that guessed yes, you moved on. If you said no, unfortunately, you're out of the competition. And now we go to question 2. Will I pull at least one perfect level card? That has not been done. By the way, since we have Spore in the chat, if you're new, follow this guy. He's got his own personal channel. You can check him out, twitch.tv. He is not just representing the company, but he runs his own channel. He usually plays a lot of base game, but starting to get into Perfect Team a lot more last year. And he is the face of the TWIP show Thursday at noon. So every Thursday at noon on the main channel, you can get your drops and you can check out the new TWIP content. And those cards are in packs shortly after the stream ends on Thursday. Plus, if you're working Thursday, you can catch it on replay at around 9 p.m. Eastern. So Spore, good to see you. All right, let's rip through a few more of these packs. Looking for a diamond, looking for a perfect, looking for a combinator. And here we have our first diamond. Okay. Question was, will it be a live or will it be a historical? And while I'm doing that, Sean Sol 10, what happened? How are you just following me now? Sean Sol. I think that's the same one. Yeah, Sean. No, this is Sean Sol 11. Okay. We have boosted Sean Sol 10. He is now Sean Sol 11. Thank you for the follow. I need someone to do me a favor. Go to the VOD, rewind it about 10 minutes, and let me know in the first pack I opened what the card rating was in the top left corner. I forgot to look at that. So many things going on. We had D-Block requesting the songs. We had Size from Boiled Egg. I missed recording my first pack. What is the card rating in the top left corner card? All right, what do we got? We have a live card, which most of you predicted. Live Diamond Closer. All right, we're still looking for our first Expo. Looking for a pack with 2 or better gold. And we got another diamond. Could this be our first historical Expo? Let's find out. Yeah, Sean Sol turning it up to 11. Crank it up. He doesn't go to 10. He goes all the way up to 11. 2 diamonds in a row and 2 diamond closers in a row. This one's a duplicate. So I don't mind putting him on the card shop. You guys need him? How about all 7s? Lowest price on the card shop. Also looking for a combinator. Still no Expo showing here. Got a gold card, but only 1 gold card. This was the meme card in OOTP. What was that? 22? The Nate card. I'm not saying his last name because Music Lessons might be watching. But this was one of the meme cards. One of the cards a lot of people like to make fun of. It's a Detroit Tiger card too, by the way. Okay, another live gold card. Some of these lives are tough to get in packs. This is my packs only team. So these are cards I can use on the team. Once we're done, I can reconstruct the team. Duplicate. We'll sell this one. Holy smokes, this one's worth a bit. Chicago Cubs. Cornejo. Thank you, Spore. See, I'm going to always wait till Spore puts the phonetic spelling or pronunciation. That way I don't give music lessons a free card. Neris, we'll put you on for $8.99. If you need that Chicago Cub, he's on the card shop. Remember, packs only. I cannot buy cards on the card shop. I can only use cards I pull. So you're really, really hoping for those good ones. No Montreal Expo yet. And no duplicates there. Piggy Higgins. Spore went out of his way to pick all the cool names at the onset of the game. Again, no duplicates. Marshall Bridges. Look at that stuff. Guy might want to put in the bullpen in modern era with that high home run suppression, high stuff. Yeah, he could be a good modern era pitcher. You need home run suppression in the modern eras. And pitcher BABIP. You need pitcher BABIP too. What about this bronze card? 104? Nah, that's way too high. 93 on the card shop. Yep, we're opening all of these for the contest here. All 85 for the packs only. Going to take us to the top of the hour, and Dr. Dynastic will be raiding over to him. And then he has his pre-Monday Night Baseball, his Monday Night Baseball, and then EVC will be on this evening. Yes, looking for that Daddy Wags too. Still looking for a Montreal Expo. No one is able to go back to the VOD and find out my first pack. I'll have to watch that later. Hopefully it won't come to the tiebreaker, but if it does, we'll check it out on the VOD later. How'd 5L go today? EVC won his. Did I win mine? I have not checked. I know I made it to the third round. Is that a little subtle that you won, Spore? We'll check that after the next break, because I have to sign into a different account there. And then we got to check the bounty. I am in the final four of the bounty. It was tied up at 1.
Touchdown. Winner.
So I guess a congratulations is in order to the Charlotte Dashins, who have a great new logo, by the way. I love your new logo on the Charlotte team. Winning the 5L apparently today. So yes, a little bit of applause for Spore. EVC. So that's going to vault them in a 7-way tie for second place overall in the monthly standings. And wanting to shout out Kylan for getting you the logo. Yeah, I love that logo. It's sharp. Yeah, I'm curious. Dachshund versus Dachshund. I would think Dachshund is more North American. Dachshund is probably more European. Okay, make sure I'm not missing anything there. Let's keep going. No Montreal Expo yet. We'll finish this off in the next half hour. Our third diamond, our first 2 diamonds have been closers, live closers. What do we got? Come on, I need someone from my packs only team. Come on, come on. What do we got? Oh, another pitcher, Kyle Bradish. But you know what? He might make my team. I think he might make my team. Good pitcher, Babbitt. Some of these live cards are very playable in your league play. Ian Happ, Billy Traber, Alex Gordon, no expo yet. Are there expos in the game? Are there? I haven't come across one. Anything to sell here? What are these selling like? Yeah, maybe 60. Need to fund the packs only team. We did get a card from last Thursday's set. So that question, this one for a bronze card, let's put him up. Okay, come on. 2 golds or better, combinator, expo, or any card I can put on the shop that's worth it. Well, there you go. See? Only place that he's heard that pronunciation of dachshund as a dachshund is this channel. Originality, GT. I call it being original. Okay? Stepping outside the box. Go Expos. All right, another diamond card. No expo yet. $94, Jose Altuve. How's that for you, chat? Jose Altuve. So 4 diamonds pulled and all cards that are live players. Okay, I feel an expo coming. Combinator. I think we're going to pull a combinator. Maybe even on our historical packs. We do have 5, I think, historical packs. Nothing I want to sell here, I don't think. Yeah, we'll put him on for 70. Again, my strategy for live cards is for iron. If they're selling for under 30, I don't sell them, I keep them. And for bronze cards, if they're selling for under 50, I keep them. I'd rather keep them for live spec than just to make a few perfect points. Because live spec can big reward if they have good seasons. Thank you, Spore. Thank you for the clip. Good. If we need to go to that tiebreaker, I can check it out. In fact, let me check it out now. Let's see. 48. 48. Okay. Tiebreaker number 1 was a 48. Thank you so much, Spore. I was talking about boiled egg at the time. Gold card, no expo here. Can this be an expo? It is. Baltimore Oriole, Al Bumbry. Any duplicates worth selling? Don't think so. Oh, where's the Gorgo emotes? Come on. Come on. Give me a Gorgo emote here with his famous phrase. Anytime he pulled a good card, it was, oh, baby. Question number 4 was, will I get a combinator card? You of little faith. %, or 18 of you said, yes, I will pull a combinator. Ooh, baby. Okay, so let's do a little prediction, shall we? Just with channel points. What will be the level of the combinator? How risky do you want to be? Will it be an iron, a bronze, a silver, or a gold plus. And we'll give you just 1 minute to wager. You're wagering your Hound biscuits. Iron, bronze, silver, gold, or higher. Place those bets on what the combinator will be. Ooh, could you imagine on a PAX only team? Who is the consensus best perfect batter right now? Is there a consensus? If you could have any perfect hitter right now, who would that be? Let's channel that name into this card. There's definitely a few really good hitters. I just can't remember any offhand. A lot of outfielders. Maybe it will be the Nate. Could you imagine if it's I'll take it because that's a great iron cap card. If it's a 40, I'd rather have a 40 card than like a 72 card. Because I play the irons, and so that would be a great one to level up if it's a 40. George Wright? Okay. George Wright. Justin Turner. All right, the predictions are in. 80% are going with bronze. 27,000 Hound Biscuits bet on bronze. We've got 5.6K bet on iron, 1.5K bet on silver, and we have 2 people that bet gold or higher with a total of 50 Hound Biscuits. If it's a gold or higher, those 2 people are going to cash in for about 15,000 Hound Biscuits each. Wow, that's a good investment. Okay, let's flip it. I'm going, let's go perfect. Let's go perfect. And then I'm going to play the kitty song if it's a perfect card. It's a silver. So congratulations to the 3 people, the 4% that chose a silver combinator. I don't play silver tournaments, so I don't know anything about this card. But if I do play cap silver tournaments, being a 71 must be okay. And we can see right now he's got good defense. Yeah, maybe not the best profile for a guy. Sell it to Minerva. Yes, you can't. Well, you can only sell it for, I don't know what silver base minimum is, but hey, he's going to play on the PAX only probably for a while, although not really happy about the profile. Not really strong on anything other than defense. So if I click sell card, minimum is 15,000. Okay, well, I don't play silver, so I probably won't use them. So I'd rather buy like so many packs. I don't know what the price is. None of them have sold. Are people buying combinators? Okay. I don't know. I could be underselling, I could be overselling. We'll put him on the market, see if he sells. 24,000. Still looking for a Montreal Expo. Nothing there. No Expo. So we're looking for a perfect 2 or more gold and a Montreal Expo. Those are the only 3 questions we're still looking. Kenny Rogers, Mr. Roaster, Detroit Tigers in the house. Gold card is Garrett Mitchell. Yeah, it'd be nice to auto sell them, I guess, for those people that don't want them. I I don't think many people are buying combinator cards. I think a lot of people are still trying to figure things out. Unless they're really good combinator, because there's a few that people are looking for. But if he doesn't sell within a day, I'll just keep him. Who knows in the future? I mean, are combinators going to be part of missions in the future? Probably not, but I don't know. Never know. Come on, give me a Montreal Expo. No, it is a New York Met. I've not started playing gold tournaments yet. Just iron and bronze. Man, I'm getting a lot of Detroit Tigers. I wonder why. 2 right there. So many Tigers and no Expos. Look at 2 more Tigers. That's 4 Tigers in the last. By the way, did you guys know Spore won today's 5L? Congratulations. Thank you for the follow. Josh31UT, welcome to the Dog Pound. Another silver historical, Showboat Fisher. Seriously, where are the Expos? Nationals, St. Louis, Giants. Wouldn't mind getting a Daddy Wags as well, having not got a Daddy Wags. He'd probably be good enough to make the team. My packs only team is not really getting a lot of players that are going to improve it. I'm going to be honest, maybe a couple of those live diamond closers. I'm just waiting to pull that kitty card because you know when I pull a kitty, you know what that means. Beetle Boy in the house. Knocked me out of the 5L yesterday. I think it was in like round 3 with the Nasty Boys. No Expo yet. We're halfway through and we still have not pulled a Montreal Expo. Another Detroit, 2 more Detroit Tigers for you. And they're right dead center, so you can't miss them. Okay, come on. My eyes are getting tired squinting, looking for an Expo. Please give me an Expo. Haven't pulled a diamond in a while. We did get a combinator, folks. It was a silver 71. We got a diamond. All right. Ask and you will get. Streamer Luck, can we finally get a historical diamond? If we do, he automatically makes the team. All right. Ichiro, everyone together, no matter where you are, at work, at home, in the grocery store, in the car, everyone just under your breath even say, Ichiro. Put it into the universe. Ichiro, 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 Ichi Gallon, Ichi Zach Gallon. But hey, he's making my team. This is a great Diamond Live picture, I think. What do you guys think? Gallon, one of the better live cards for Diamond. And still no Expo. Tactile says he's in your staff. D Block says he's awesome. All right. That's the only approval I need. Well, we might be talking about this guy on the far right tomorrow. I don't know. D Block's got to send me some names. We might be talking about this guy. What's he worth right now? You guys might want to pick him up now. You don't have Ricky Bones? Oh, you sent it this morning, D-Block? Okay, I haven't checked haven't checked all those messages. Ooh, I thought that was an Expo. No, it's not an Expo. All right, come on. Let's end this off with a perfect. Let's end it off with an Expo, a pack with 2 gold or better. You know, that's pretty amazing. 60 packs and no Expo yet. I did not think that was possible. Braves, Cubs. Ricky Bonus. Someone let me know. There's only 39 Expos. Yeah. I wonder how many at the iron and bronze, though. I'm sure we'll get one in the historical packs. I think we have 4 or 5 historical packs. Next week, I'll make it just a Blue Jay because that way the live cards come into play. We'll definitely hit a Blue Jay. There we go. Don Carithers. Don Carithers is our first iron card or our first Expo card. Let's go check the predictions here. The first single Expo, iron, 17 people. That is the last question, though. So those 17 people have to get the first 5 right for that one to come into play. So number 1 is answered yes. We're still looking for the answer for number 2. So let's keep a ripping. $32 more packs to go. Oh, that's original. See, Spore was asking, his chat for original Tigers, new original Tigers responses this year. And I think Warbot, that is original. Got to give you credit for that. Even Spore would probably give you the gentlemanly collab. $29 more packs to go. And again, just to show what packs I have left, I got 11 standard. I love this screen too, where you can see each type of pack and go directly to it. 11 standard, 13 silver, 2 historical silver, and the 2 beautiful historical gold. Looking for a perfect. We got 1 combinator, and we got a diamonds. Can we finally get a historical diamond, please? Yes. Phil Cavaretta. Look at that eye, Warbot. Eye, Babip, little bit of power, not great on defense, but he's a first baseman. He is on the team. Packs only. Watch out, Twins. Watch out, Tactile. You gotta pitch to this guy now. And AW says, Phil's been nice for you. Good. Always love when I hear some confirmation. Bill Russell. Ooh, another diamond. All right, we're hitting. Do we get a second historical? No, we don't. Maybe he'll fit into my rotation. I don't know. David Bednar. $23 packs to go. We have still not hit a pack with 2 or more gold in it. And got my second combinator. I got 1 combinator on my main team and now 1 combinator here. Gold card is Jack Billingham. Good home run suppression. Low control, low stuff. Moving on. 19 to go. Where's that beautiful, perfect background? Another gold card. It is Yu Darvish. Not the newest Yu Darvish. That would be a nice one to pull, but nonetheless, a good card. Especially if you're trying to finish missions on a packs only squad where you can't buy cards on the card shop. There's my second Kenny. Let's put Kenny on the market. 58. Into the silver packs. And with that, we're going to take our final break. We'll be back to open up our last 13 or 4 packs in 2 minutes' time. Go refresh the beverages. We'll be going over to Dr. Dynastic at the top of the hour, very close to it. Be back in 2. By the way, can someone tell me who won the 5L? so I don't have to check. Who was the 5L winner? All right, we're back for the last 10 minutes or so of the show. We'll check in on the bounty, see if we have a bounty winner, and we'll award our pack opening contest here. That one was for you, Boiled Egg, 1974. Your Charo reference the other day. Had to find some nice 70s type of grooving music. Charo! If you're old like myself and Boiled Egg, you'll know who Charo was. All right, we're into the silver packs here. Thank you, Stray66, for redeeming the stretch. I did stretch a little bit on the break there. And not only does Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon like Charo, or not D-Block, Boiled Egg, not only does he like Charo, but apparently he likes cats too. At least D-Block Dragon thinks that he likes cats. So here, once again, courtesy of Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon, we've got this one for you. All right, D-Block Dragon using his biscuits. And if you have cats in the room, they probably looked up at you and said, "What the heck, man? What's going on? I'm out of here." Why not? Hey, I'm just doing what the community wants there, Boiled Egg. Just doing what the community requests. That one from Captain Kegleg for you and the community and all the cat lovers out there. We got a gold here in our silver pack with only one live card. Who is our gold? It is. There's another Expo, Larry Parrish, who I think that's a fan. I think Hero Driver liked Larry Parrish. Didn't he play with the Rangers at some point too? Am I thinking of the right Parrish? Danny Darwin, a gold pitcher. Very nice. Nice to get that Danny. All right, next silver pack. 12 packs to go. Oh, Kevin says Darwin's your leading ERA leader. What league are you in, Kevin? Good to see you. First time chatter. Anytime I see a first time chatter, We got to put him on the screen there. Welcome to the pound here, Kevin. On the I-95, we got a pile up. Watch out for the left-hand lane. Stay right on the I-95. And look at that beautiful sunshine out there, folks. It is 95 degrees here in Alameda, California. Put on that suntan lotion, get hydrated, because it's a hot one out there. Tiger coaching legend Larry Parrish. Okay, another gold card. Okay, we're hitting some higher level cards here. Dan, is he good? Is he a guy that can make my team at second base? I like how with the hitters now, they have the defensive rating on the screen here. Cool stuff. All right, 10 more packs. Still looking for at least 2 gold in a pack. Have not hit one of those. No perfects. We got a peaches, but no cream. We got a Bob and a Billy. We got a Billy, Bob, peaches, and a John. Where boiled egg might be right now after all those cat songs. We got a Walt, a Phil, a Joe. How is this silver? Oh, you guys want a Phil? I'm not pronouncing that name. Don't make me. Let's put him on for 633. He is a duplicate. 8 packs to go. 8 more packs. We got New York Islanders goaltender Billy Smith. Watch out. Watch your back. I swear he must have played baseball in his younger days, the way he held that goalie stick. Rocky Calavito and Braden Looper. TX Jenks. Oh man, we got a reaction out of TX Jenks on the island. Watching the Islanders, their early 80s success, a dynasty. We had the Canadians, and then the Islanders, and then the Oilers, and then maybe Detroit, Pittsburgh were kind of mini dynasties. 6 more packs. What do we got here? Anything to sell? Nope. Well, I think we're out of luck on a perfect. So if you answered no, you're looking pretty good. I'm not even going to try mentioning that Texas Ranger name. Spore, where are you? I need your hooked on phonics pronunciation of this name here. Please help me. Help me, Obi Spore. Help me. Your favorite team was the Islanders. Yeah, that must be weird seeing him behind the bench. Not a team I would have expected him to go. All right, historical. What do we got for this one?
Touchdown. Winner.
Oh, yeah. Our second historical combinator, which is kind of redundant since all combinators are historical, but it sounds better. We got another combinator here. All right, one more chance. Let's start a prediction. See who can win this one. What will be this level? Iron, bronze, silver, or gold? We're going to let it run for a minute. Well, it's better than, I thank you. I thank you, Ezra. Because if you said Carrot Top, we would have had issues. Let Minerva be Carrot Top, okay? And I don't plan on breaking any watermelons because it will damage the equipment. No watermelons will be harmed on a Laptop Hound stream. That's right. If this is Dave Steve, it's like I'm walking away. That's it. Good to know you guys. Good to know you. Have fun. Dave and Red Combinator, Dave and I are going to hang out for a while. Head off to Ontario for some breakfast with boiled egg. Okay, here we go. Bets are in. Prediction is done. We got 4% saying iron. We got 66 going bronze. You guys are bronze lovers. 7% going silver. And 23%, 10,000 Helm Biscuits are saying it's a gold. Wow. Okay, here we go. How about Ichiro? Ichiro. Ichiro. Come on, guys, join in. Ichiro. Had to scratch that. Ichiro. 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 Oh, it is a 42. Man, this might be a good cap card to build off of, especially with that pitcher Babbitt, the stuff. I mean, look at him. He doesn't have much control, but you are going to improve him if you do combinate him up to 5. That control will go up. So it might be worth the 2 points as a combinator. Iron cap card. Interesting. I like that one. So it was iron. So we had 9 people bet 1.8 thousand Helm Biscuits. They're going to win pretty big here because a lot was bet on gold and a ton was bet on bronze. So winner is iron. All right, 3 more packs. We got 1 duplicate. Joe, we can put you on the market for $444. Historical silver. 2 more packs, both of them historical golds. This is what we have left. 2 historical golds left to rip. Pack number 1. Well, this does not count for the question because the question was standard pack. This is not a standard pack. This is a historical pack. So that question has been answered. No, we did not get 2 or more gold. We got 2 guys that look the same. 2 gold cards. One is Lucas Giolito, bronze stud last year in OOTP 24. And the second one is Johnny Cueto. Both of these guys might make my packs only pitching rotation. Really nice. Down to our last pack. Do we got a perfect on the last pack OOTP? We do not. We do have our guaranteed gold, and that will be. Oh, I think he's going to make my team. Look at how many carrots he's selling for. That's a lot of watermelons. Even by Gallagher, that is 19,000. Kenji, tiebreaker 86 is the number on the last card. So we had a 48 for the first card. 86 is the last card. What a pull. That one, Tetsuiji, is for you. And fittingly, we got to play this again. I like it. He's going to make the team. So I will build my packs only team a little bit later with all the new cards I got. Let's go check out if any of those sold quickly just to see who is buying some of those cards. Open, create, sell, order. Yeah, it's too much text for me to look at right now. All right, gang, 2 things we have to do. Then I'm going to send you over to Dr. Dynastic. We're going to go look at the bounty draft because even if I didn't win, it's over. So here we go. who will get those 5 packs for knocking me out? Again, stay tuned tomorrow as we will do this once again with the bounty tournament. So save a slot. See if you can knock me out. And looks like the Denver Bel Airs defeated the Hounds. So congratulations, Denver. If you're in the chat, Denver, those packs, WX Scott, give it 24 to 48 hours. Usually it's closer to like 5 to 12 hours, but give it some time for those packs to make it there. Congratulations, defeating me in game 5 by a score of 6-1. So I don't mind losing big like that. I'd rather lose like that than in extra innings, that's for sure. And our finalists right now, you guys are playing for in-game packs. Almost done. Denver is up 2-1. So Denver has won 5 from the bounty. They can win 3 from the game. So 8 packs possibly for the Bel Airs. Thank you for your participation. There you are, WX Scott in the chat. Good to see you. Love when you guys are here. 6 unearned runs in the 9th. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, I was fine walking away, losing 6-1. Are you telling me I was up 1-0 in the 9th? No, don't tell me I was up 1-0 in the 9th. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, let's go and check out our winner. 10 packs. Who will it be now? Who will it be now? Boom, 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 boom. All right, first question. Will I get any of the TWIP cards? The answer is yes. Clear, yes. Will I pull a perfect card? I did not. Will I get 2 or more gold in a standard pack? I did not. Wow, we're down to 4. Ollie North, never mind. User SWAT and Waddy Waddy Waddy. Final 4 remaining. Next question. Will I pull a combinator? Only one of the 4 predicted I will pull a combinator. So we have our winner. I hope they're still in chat. Congratulations go out to User SWAT or User SWAT. You are the winner of the 10 packs. I will put down that as your username. And again, within 24 to 48 hours, you should have those 10 packs in your account. Congratulations, everyone. Give it up for User SWAT, first time winner on the channel. I think. Let's give him a cheer. As the weather talk continues, I love it. Okay, I think that's all we needed to do. Let me just go over here. Yep, we did all the giveaways I wanted to do today. Well, guys, thank you for hanging out with the Hound today in the Dog Pound. Back tomorrow. And again, tomorrow, got 2 kind of key segments coming up. First, Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon will join me after our bounty tournament. So we'll do the bounty to start off. We'll do the early bird giveaway of 5 packs. So be here right at about 12:30 Eastern Standard Time for that early bird giveaway, the bounty. And then we're in the classroom with D-Block and Lap. Then the Matrix series, brought to you this week by Brent3232 and the New York Yankees. This year, our Matrix is the Hall of Fame meets Twipped in the Matrix. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. We'll see you next episode.
A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you. I believe what he said to be true. He said we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city.
It's a great day for baseball. We are going to go and raid over into Dr. Dynastic. So enjoy the stream, collect your drops if you still need them. And then don't forget Monday Night Baseball coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the official channel. See you next episode.
Not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day.